Network. It's time to take the field for Friday Night Lights on Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU. To find out when our Friday Night Lights tour is coming to your hometown, click on sports at adastroradio.com. Stay tuned now for the Central Kansas pregame show on Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson, Kansas. We take pride in supporting our community and our student athletes. Hi, I'm the General Manager, Don Glaspie. We want to wish our area teams a fun and memorable season. A great person once said, victory is in the quality of competition and not the final score. Visit online AllenSamuelsHutch.com and follow us on Facebook for weekly giveaways and special events. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
KSKU.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're in Lyons for the final game of the 2024 season as the Lions host the Belle Plaine Dragons in a non-playoff game. Lyons comes in with a 1-7 record. Belle Plaine comes in at 0-8. I'm Doug Higgins along with Matt Stafford and, of course, our videographer, Ricardo Tapia. And it is a pleasure to be with you here on this Midway Motors drive to the game. At stake tonight is an opportunity for the Lions seniors to close out their careers in front of a home crowd and go out on a winning note. For Belle Plaine, it's an opportunity to avoid a winless season and get a victory. Looking at the stats on these teams, Matt, this game has every indication of being a close, hard-fought battle.
Yeah, absolutely, Doug. I think it could be a good game here tonight from Lyons. Like you said, the Lions seniors, man, it's been fun watching this senior class as they've come up through the years and how they've improved and everything. We know they were hit with some injuries this year that probably hampered the season a bit, but they want to go out on a high note. They got some great athletes, some great leaders, both on the field and off the field, and they certainly want to go out with a victory. And like you said, for the other side, the Belle Plaine Dragons, you know, they want to get that first victory of the year and close the season on a winning note.
All right, let's take a look at some of the players that we need to watch for both of these teams here. That brought to you, as always, by Rice Community Health, where we care for our patients like family. And looking at Belle Plaine, their offense runs through their quarterback. Multi-talented Tristan Wasser is senior. He's got 697 yards passing, 9.4 average on each pass he completes, just shy of 100 yards per game, 1 TD but 8 interceptions. That might be a key for later on. In the rushing attack, again, it's Wasser with 133 yards rushing, 2.3 average, 19 yards per game. They are primarily a passing team. On the receiving end, they look to Talon Heffley. He has 25 catches for 288 yards, 10 yards per catch, just shy of 60 yards per game. And Sawyer Earhart, 21 catches, 218 yards, 10 yards per catch, 31 per game. And the leading tacklers are Maddox Bruner, Talon Heffley, and Carver Harlan. Those are your ones to watch for Belle Plaine.
All right, thank you, Doug. And the ones to watch for Lions, we're going to start with defense, as we think that's going to be one of the keys to the game here tonight. And we'll get into that when we get into the Erickson Custom Building game plan in our next segment here. But Jorge Saraceres, 95 tackles, 64 solo, 16 tackles for loss, 5 fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, as Jorge has really come on these last couple of years, had a great year this year. We know he's being courted by several schools to play at the next level. Will Miller, 50 tackles, 32 solo, 2 fumble recoveries. Xander Young on the running end, 87 carries, 259 yards. He's just had a good year as a freshman. He's continued to improve, had a couple of really good games for the Lions. Quanique Hamilton, we know he can get out. If he can get loose and get open, they get the ball in his hands. And Javier Solis, the first-year player here for Lions, he's come up big a couple of times, and look for him to possibly have a good game. Yep. Ethan Luck's going to be back at quarterback. It sounds like was out the last game, so a lot to watch here tonight.
Absolutely, Matt. Let's take our first time out, after which we'll hear from head coach Carl Nolan. When we return, we'll have your probable starting lineups and get ready for kickoff from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. You're listening to Lions football on Ad Astra Radio.
We are your destination for Friday Night Lights. To find out when our Friday Night Lights tour is coming to your hometown, click on sports at AdAstroRadio.com. Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
Running out of space? Need storage you can trust? This is Junior with Briseño Storage. With 24-hour access to well-lit, secure indoor and outdoor storage, we have your solution. Call 620-894-5000. Briseño Storage. Big or small, we store it all.
Don't wait for pests to become a problem. Call Robertson's Termite and Pest Control in Lyons today. 620-257-2012. Serving Central Kansas since 1957. Robertson's Termite and Pest Control, because your home deserves the best.
Need help with the down payment on your new dream home? Talk to Marcia and Kim today at First Bank. You'll learn all about the turnkey program and the 3 customizable options that could earn you up to $15,000 towards your down payment. Call Marcia and Kim today to see if you and your new home will qualify at First Bank, or log on to first-bank.net. That's first-bank.net. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome to the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Thank you, Coach Nolan, for sharing some time with us again here on our pregame show.
Thank you for having me tonight, Doug.
You betcha. It's hard to believe that we're already in Week 9, and it's an opportunity, however, to send the seniors off with a win in front of a home crowd. You played a tough schedule this year and one that's prepared you for tonight. Talk to us about the improvements you have seen in your team from Week 1 until here tonight in Week 9.
You're right. It's hard to believe that we're already in Week 9, a spot that we were hoping to be in a different outcome. But watching these kids play from Week 1 against Ballard to even last week against Halstead, you see the hunger, the desire, the want more. They're coming in, for the most part, back against the wall, and they're just fighting. I couldn't be any prouder of these guys. The offensive line, they're getting after it. Ethan Luck is stepping up at quarterback. Xander Young is running the ball, and we got Quanique. He's out there. He's catching stuff in space for us. Just watching those guys develop as a whole has been an exciting thing this season.
Absolutely, and that fighting through adversity and then getting the development is what you're looking for, and building young men that can take on those tough challenges and make things happen in a positive way. Well, Coach, Belle Plaine is a team you faced in your first year here in Lyons as a head coach. What has been your focus in preparing for and stopping the Dragons tonight, and what do you see as the things you must do in order to get that win here tonight against Belle Plaine?
The primary focus that we've had going into this week is just finishing the season together. Every break we break on family, and tonight is no different. We're going to break on family. We're going to go out there and we're going to fly around. We're going to fly around for our seniors. We're going to fly around for our fans. We're just going to fly around and let everybody know that we're still here to play. As far as stopping the Dragons, we watched film. We broke down film this week. We see some key players that they like to go to in key situations, and we're going to put our best guys on their best guys, and we're going to play football.
And that's what you got to do, and any opportunity that you have to come up with a win is going to be stopping those key guys and doing what you do best as a team yourself. Focus on what you can do and make that happen.
Yes, like I said, we're going to control what we can control. I'm looking forward to actually having Jorge Sinaceros have a big game tonight as far as defense and offense. Right now, Jorge is 5 tackles away from having 100 tackles this season.
I knew he was up there in the upper 90s, and it's like, wow, that's a lot of tackles. But
yes,
he has been your go-to guy on defense for sure.
Listen, he has, especially this year as far as leading the team in tackles. He's been a guy who teams have game planned against because they didn't want to run his way. So, I'm really expecting to have a big game out of him tonight.
All right. Coach Nolan, thanks for sharing some time with us again. As always, it's a pleasure to have you join us during our pregame show. Good luck tonight against the Belle Plaine Dragons.
Go Lions.
More to follow on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game.
You're at the 50-yard line for Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights is streaming online at adastroradio.com and on the Ad Astro Radio app for your smartphone or tablet. Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have. At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver, and what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Matt at Pride Ag Ace Hardware. Our helpful folks know that you've got everyday things you need to take care of around the house. The toilets that run and the faucets that don't. Or the filters you swear you just replaced. The bulbs and the batteries that run out. And when they do run out, you never have to run far. With 4 Kansas-owned stores, Pride Ag Ace is your local helpful place. Around the block, Pride Ag Ace Hardware, Dodge City, Lyons, Mays, and Meade.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And you're listening to the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. We've got more coming up next.
It's time to take the field for Friday Night Lights. Listen to Friday Night Lights right from your iPhone or Android device. Download the Ad Astro Radio app. Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
Are you done with punching the clock or constant work travel? Do you have 15 or more acres? Find freedom by joining America's #1 free-range egg brand, Happy Egg. Happy Egg is looking for growers to raise happy hens. Happy Egg offers startup and new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Work from home. Work for yourself. Feed America. Visit happyeggfarms.com today for more information. Happy Egg is a proud supporter of Rice County Athletics. Lyons Public Golf Course. Rain, snow, or sleet, they have the perfect indoor pro shop to keep your golf game in tune. They have 2 commercial-grade golf simulators with access to a driving range or 10 golf courses to play around on. This fall and winter, the golf course will be open when weather permits, and you can take advantage of the well-maintained 9-hole course. Call in advance to reserve a tee time at 620-680-0439. Lyons Public Golf Course at 1000 South Tarrant Avenue in Lyons.
KSKU.
Welcome back, everyone, as we continue our Midway Motors Drive to the Game. And let's talk about those keys to the game tonight. Our game plan brought to you by Erickson Custom Building, where new construction and remodeling are presented by them online at ericksoncustomBLDG.com. Matt, what do you see as the keys to the game here tonight?
You know, Doug, we were talking about that pregame, and I agree with what you said. I think for both teams, it's bringing the intensity defensively, and then also getting that first score. You know, if you can grab that first score and get out to an early lead, I think that's big for either of these teams here tonight. I think specifically for the Lions, of course, we know them a little bit better.
Yep.
I think it's bringing that intensity. You know, it's a Week 9 game. You know you're not moving on, but you still, you know, we saw them warm up, and it looked like they had a really good warm-up period out here tonight. And I think you just keep that same intensity on the field after the clock starts, and just bring the passion, bring the intensity, send this senior class out with a win.
Absolutely. And like in any ball game, it's probably going to come down to who has the most turnovers.
Yeah.
You've got to eliminate turnovers for either team. And I agree with you. Scoring first, I think, is going to be a big thing. Both of these teams have struggled throughout the year scoring, and getting that first score on the board might be the momentum builder that team needs to move forward. And, again, field position. If you can get a short field, maybe on a turnover or whatever, that's going to be a critical thing also. Let's go through the starting lineups for each of the teams. We'll start with Belle Plaine, coached by Michael Fox, assisted by Lucas Larkin, Dylan Rapp, and Trent Whiteman. Starting at wing and safety will be Talon Heffley, I don't have the grade number for him. He's number 4. At wing back, wide receiver and outside linebacker is Maddox Bruner. At running back will be Aiden Stowell. Tristan Wasser is the quarterback and will play cornerback also. On defense, the safety will be Carver Harlan. Tight end and outside linebacker is Tanner Bolster. Wide receiver and cornerback is Sawyer Earhart. Then to the line at guard and defensive tackle will be Tannen Burned. At defensive end and tackle will be Wyatt Bice. At guard and linebacker is Colin Schaefer. At center and defensive end, Leo Ramirez. And Jacob Lopez will fill the final spot, defensive tackle and offensive tackle also. Matt, will you take Lyons?
All right, absolutely, Doug. I'm just going to run right down the list here for the Lyons. Starting tonight on defense at cornerback is number 1, Jace Thompson, a sophomore. Starting offensively at wide receiver, number 4, Quanick Hamilton. He is also a sophomore. Number 7, Xander Young. He's a freshman. He's going to be starting at running back and linebacker. Of course, number 9, Ethan Luck is back in as quarterback tonight for the Lyons. He will also most likely be doing any punting duties for the Lyons. Number 10, Detrell Stanley, a sophomore. He'll be starting at wide receiver and cornerback. Number 13, Will Miller, one of these seniors here tonight, will be at at the receiver and outside linebacker. Number 15, Javier Solis, a senior, will be at free safety. Number 17, Tegan Link, a sophomore, will be at tight end. Number 24, Traven Turner, will be at outside linebacker on defense. Number 52, Hendrik Starbuck, a junior, will be at linebacker. Number 55, Jorge Saraceres will be starting on the offensive line and defensive end, as will Maddox Link, number 56, a sophomore. Number 58, Jared Carrero, will also be on the offensive line. He's a senior. Number 63, Nate Dold on the offensive line. He is also one of the seniors on this squad. Number 76, Lucas Timberlake, is also a senior, and he will be starting on the defensive line. Number 77, Diego Cabral, a senior, will be starting on the offensive and defensive lines. And quickly, number 25, Kane Villasenor, a junior, will be doing the kicking duties. And Kane will also be running tomorrow in the state cross-country in Lawrence at Rimrock. So congratulations, Kane. I was told he wanted to be here and do the kicking duties tonight for Lyons, but good luck tomorrow in Lawrence.
Head coach for Lyons is Carl Nolan, assisted by Cody Bowers, Dakota Nave, Ori Johnson, and Swain Williams. The captains are getting ready to come to the center of the field where the coin flip will be taking place in just a moment. We want to bring you the uniforms. Our uniform sponsor, as always, is I Need a Cleaners in Hutchinson. It's where to take your clothes. Lyons in blue uniforms with white numerals and lettering. They will be wearing their black pants. They've got their blue pants on tonight, it looks like, and have a white helmet with the Lyons logo. Belle Plaine will be in all white with a gold helmet. They have brown numerals outlined in gold for the numerals and the lettering. Matt, 6 games last night in Ad Astra Sports Network, 11 games tonight on the schedule. There's a ton of them. Let me go through what I think are the key games tonight. I have more than 5 tonight. We're into the
awesome.
playoffs.
This is always one of my favorite segments. You always come up with some really good games, Doug.
8 miles down the road, TMP, the number 11 seed at 5-3. At Sterling, 5-3. They're the 6th seed. That is a big game. Another one, the 10 seed Medicine Lodge at Smith Center, 4-4. They're the 7 seed. Smith Center started out slow, which is unusual for the Redmen. That could be a dandy game also. Another big one is over at Hillsboro. They're 4-4, but they're the 8 seed taking on the 9 seed Norton, who was ranked number 1 in 2A most of the year. They're at 7-1, an 8-9 matchup. You can't do any better than that. Halstead goes to Lake in a matchup of 11-6. Lakin at 6-2. Halstead at 3-5. But again, a tough schedule, and I think it's going to make a world of difference. And Pratt at Clay Center. That's an 8-9 matchup. Clay Center won at the buzzer, at the horn, the gun, whatever, last week over Marysville. Marysville plays at Holcomb, a pair of 6-2s. That's a tough game. And Abilene at McPherson, an 8-9 matchup again with Abilene 3-5, McPherson the 8 seed at 4-4. Lyons did win the toss. Belle Plaine won the toss. They will receive at the east end. It's 61 degrees. At game's end, it'll be down to 53. Slight wind out of the southeast at about 6 miles per hour. Not much of a factor right there. Matt, final thoughts before we kick this one off.
Hey, it's just a pleasure to be back in the Allen Samuels broadcast booth with you one more time for Lions football. And look for a good game here tonight. It's a beautiful night. We just witnessed a beautiful sunset as we were getting ready. So we're ready for some football.
And as we go through our broadcast tonight, we'll kind of update everybody, not only with the games going on tonight, but we may take a look at the brackets from last night's play. I'll just mention, we were at Lincoln last night and had a Little River. That game ended up 42-40. The other game in the area that Ad Astra broadcast was over at Claflin as Central Plains defeated Sylvan Lucas 40-38. So and that was overtime.
Yeah, it was overtime.
That was an overtime game. So those were a couple of really great games. Matt, I'm going to turn it over to you, let you take over the play-by-play. I'm going to step aside to color. It's all yours.
All right, thanks, Doug. It looks like back to receive for the Belle Plaine Dragons is number 3, Brooks McGinnis, and trying to see across the field who else is deep back there. Kick is off. It's going to be taken by McGinnis. He's going to bring it right up the middle, and he's going to cut it back over. Tries to cut to the left, back to the right, back to the middle, and he is brought down by number 20 for the Lions. Urim Ordonez on the tackle for Lions. 1st and 10 for the Belle Plaine Dragons from the 30-yard line.
Pretty good job of staying in their lanes and covering the field, not allowing McGinnis to make very much yardage on that opening kickoff.
Back to receive the snap. His quarterback out of the shotgun, takes the snap, and handoff is mishandled, and back in the backfield is the Lions. Lions drops him for a loss. Jorge Saraceras on the tackle. That's tackle number 96 on the years. He had 95 coming into the game tonight.
And I think he's got the career record also in talking with Coach Nolan earlier this week. I think he's right up there close to 200 tackles for his career, Matt.
Tristan Wasser in the backfield, quarterback number 8. Back there with him is the running back. And once again, shooting through the line is Jorge Saraceras, and he tackles him for a sack all the way back at the 10-yard line for the Lions. Good start.
Yeah, you can see what the strategy for Lions is put pressure on Wasser. Don't let him get out of the pocket and throw. And Jorge Saraceras just putting his head down and attacking the offensive quarterback for Belle Plaine.
And that's going to bring up 3rd and 25 at the 10:52 mark. Wasser back in the shotgun to receive the snap. Takes a snap. He rolls to his left. He's looking to pass, gets the ball up in the air. It's going to be picked off by, who is that back there?
Ethan Luck.
Ethan Luck, number 9, with his interception. Ethan Luck with the turnover for the Lions at the 50-yard line.
Ethan Luck had 7 turnovers last year, or interceptions this year. That makes only his second one. Been facing a lot more teams that did a lot of running this year, but that's a big interception right there, turnover number 1.
Yeah, we talked about turnovers being a key to this game, Doug, and there we have one already, and Lions is in great field position as they're going to start out from the 47-yard line. They're already on the positive side of the midfield stripe.
And that was the key, was get good field position somehow with a turnover or whatever, and that's what has happened.
Ethan Luck takes the snap. He goes around the right-hand side, and he's going to carry for a good 9 yards there, Doug. He's going to be a little short of the line to gain.
Yeah, but that looked promising as he just followed that right tackle. Big hole right there. And getting in on the stop was number 52, Wyatt Bice for Belle Plaine.
Lions wants to go quickly. Ethan Luck with the snap. He takes it up the middle around the right-hand side, and he's got, looks like close to the first down.
I think he's got it.
8 yards on his first carry. Needed 2, got 2. As Lions has their first down of the game.
Good job of lowering the shoulder pads, getting down, and making something happen right there. And as it picks up the 2 yards he needed, 1st and 10, ball spotted on the 36.
Ethan Luck out of the shotgun. They got that large package there. Xander Young off to his right. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Young. Young comes around the left-hand side, trying to get the edge, cuts it back. Nice cutback by Young. He's down to the 30, 25, 20, 10. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Xander Young with the touchdown. 36-yard touchdown run by Xander Young to get the scoring started here tonight from Lyons.
And that was a big run. He got to the edge, planted that foot, turned the corner, and had good blocking downfield to allow him to get all the way in. Good first run by Xander Young, 36-yard touchdown.
Yeah, great cutback. I love how, like you said, he plants that foot, he cuts it back. We do have a hold on the play.
I did not see that.
Did not see the laundry on the field. That will negate the touchdown. All right, well, let's do it over. As Lyons will back up and get
he's
the
going to
call.
I think he's going to get some yardage on it. He's not going to get the touchdown, but it's going to be spotted, at the 19?
Yeah, about the 19-yard line. So stepped off 10 yards from where the hold came in. Stream today's broadcast on your phone with the Ad Astra Radio app, powered by Next Tech Wireless. The latest phones and devices at the best prices.
It is a 1st and 10.
Ethan Luck will take the snap out of the gun. Once again, they got that large package on the right-hand side. Luck's going to follow the blockers. He's going to take it all the way down to the 10-yard line, just short of the 10, maybe about the 12-yard line.
Good gain again. Looks like he picked up about 7 yards on that carry. Christie on the tackle for the Belle Plaine Dragons.
Once again, in that heavy package to the right-hand side of the line, Luck takes the snap, follows the blockers. He's fighting for yardage. He's dragging players with him, and Luck down to about the 8-yard line on that carry.
Got hit in the backfield, but got through that tackle, cut back to the inside, picked up good yardage. Should be a first down.
That's going to make it first and goal for the Lions.
Ball spotted at the 7-yard line.
7-yard line, first and goal for Lyons. Coming in with the play is Javier Solis. As Lyons huddles up, get the play communicated to everyone. Once again, they're lining up in that large package, as Coach Nolan calls it, on the right-hand side of the line. Luck back. This time he's looking to pass. Scrambles to his left. He's going to take it on his own. Luck's going to take it in down to about the 4-yard line. He runs out of bounds at looks like right about the 5, Doug.
Yeah, it looks like it's right on the 5-yard line. So a gain of a couple on that play.
Gain of 2. That's going to bring a second and goal from the 5-yard line for the Lyons. Lyons breaks the huddle. Once again, they have in their blocking number 55, Jorge Saracen, number 52, Hendrik Starbuck. This time taking the snap is number 10, Detrell Stanley, and a flag on the play.
Going to be a false start. Oh, offside. Oh, offsides on the, okay. False start, offsides, whatever.
Offensive. Offsides on the Lions. Probably a receiver lined up.
Lining up in the neutral zone.
Lyons going to go quickly as, once again, Detrell Stanley back to take the snap. He's got Xander Young split out right. Detrell's going to take the ball himself, and he's going to take it down to about the 5-yard line.
May have got inside the 5 just a little bit.
As Detrell Stanley gets back the yardage that they lost there on the offside penalty.
Crucial down coming up here as it'll be 3rd and 5. 3rd and goal from the 5.
3rd and goal. As you said, 5-yard line. 7:38 remaining in the first period. No score here yet tonight. Thought we had one. It was called back on a holding penalty. Luck takes the snap. He's going to take it in himself, and he is brought down right at the goal line, waiting for a signal. They say he's in. And Ethan Luck in for the touchdown for the Lions as he goes around the right-hand side of the line.
6 carries for Ethan Luck for 29 yards. That 5-yard touchdown the first score here of the ball game to put Lyons on top.
Nice drive there for Ethan Luck, and doing the point after touchdown duties will be number 25, Kane Villasenor. We talked about Kane running tomorrow in the state championships for cross country. Doing the holding will be number 9, Ethan Luck, that just scored that touchdown. Ball is down, kick is up, and kick is good, and that will make it 7-0. We'll go ahead and step aside for a minute as hear from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Hi, this is Christy Showalter with the Lions Booster Club. We are proud to support all Lions USD 405 athletics and activities. Look for us on Facebook to keep up with the Lions, be the first to know about new merch, and to find out how you can join Lions Booster Club today.
JCAM Catalyst, over 800 employees share a commitment to their customers, their company, and each other, providing second-to-none service to the oil and gas industry. Make JCAM Catalyst a part of your career plans. Check out jcamcatalyst.com for current job openings.
At Sterling Village, our name may have changed, but our services are still top-notch. Senior cottages, short-term rehabilitation, and personalized long-term care at Sterling Village. We are always here when you need us.
We only sell things we've tested right here in central Kansas. Hi, this is Brandon with Busy Bee in Lyons. We are your full-service agricultural fertilizer, chemical application, and distribution service. Visit us at bzbinc.com. BZB Inc., full service for full potential.
KSKU.
Welcome back to Lyons, as Lyons came up with the opening score, 7-0, 7:24 remaining. Kickoff is short at the 30-yard line. Lyons is on the ball.
Detrell Stanley comes up with it.
Detrell Stanley comes up with the ball. That ball went over 10 yards, so that ball is fair game. As Detrell Stanley with the turnover. 2 turnovers by Lyons tonight already. Ethan Luck with the interception, and then Ethan Luck carries the ball in for the opening score for the Lions. And now a special teams.
And we said field position, check that box twice. Turnovers, check that box twice for the Lions. Lions, they have got off to that fast start. Yeah. Check that box also on the keys to the game.
All right, Lions in that same formation with 3 blockers to the right of Ethan Luck in the backfield. Luck's going to take the snap out of the gun. He takes it, cuts back to the left-hand side, sheds 1 tackler, gets down to the 20-yard line. As Ethan Luck, ball was on the 29, he gets down just shy of the 20-yard line.
Gain of about 8 on that play. Good stiff arm as he tried to get around the corner, got him a few more yards, tried to avoid some tacklers, but a good job by the defense of hemming in and not letting Ethan Luck get to the sideline.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 2. This time Xander Young back to take the snap. Jorge Saraceres and Hendrik Starbuck split out as blockers on the right-hand side. Young takes the snap. He's going to take it around the right-hand side, tries to get the edge, gets around the side, and he's brought down, but not until he gets the first down, as Xander Young needed 2, got 3 on the carry.
That was a good run by Xander Young of trying to get outside. Good defense there by Belle Plaine. They had 3 defenders out there. Xander made that all on his own, trying to get to the outside.
Lyons breaks the huddle and going to have a stoppage of play here momentarily. Now they wind the clock. Once again in that large package with the blockers in the backfield to the right. Xander Young back to take the snap, and he hands it off to number 13, Will Miller. Will Miller on the left-hand side, in for the touchdown. Number 13, Will Miller with the touchdown.
Proud mama right down below us cheering on her son, getting a score here in his final game as a senior. A nice run, wing-back reverse, inside handoff, got to the edge on the left side, and in for the score.
17-yard touchdown.
Oh.
What do we got? We got
a flag
on
again?
The play. Another flag on the play. You know, that grass this time of year, you talked about it last night, it starts getting a little yellow. You don't see the flags down there. But looks like we do have
a
holding.
Flag was at about the 15 or the 16-yard line.
That's going to negate that great touchdown run by Will Miller. And that's going to make it 1st and 20 for the Lions. Ball on the 25-yard line. Looks like Ethan Luck back in the gun to take the snap. He's going to take it. He's looking to pass, looking to get the ball across the middle. That's going to be picked. That's picked by number 4, Talon Heffley. He's got open field. He's taken down by number 17 at the 40-yard line.
I'm looking for flags, but I don't see any right there.
Tegan Link makes the tackle to save the touchdown after Talon Heffley with the interception. And now we have 2 turnovers for the Belle Plaine Dragons and 1 for the Lions, as Belle Plaine with their best starting field position of the night.
Absolutely, that was a huge interception right there.
Back to take the snap is Tristan Wasser. He's going to hand it off, and then a reverse to number 4, who just had that nice run back, and he's going to take it down for an 8-yard run around the left-hand side.
Heffley with the run on that, and they like to run that wing-back reverse and use Heffley a lot.
Heffley with a nice run there for the Belle Plaine Dragons as they look to get a drive going here with 5:02 remaining. Score is 7-0 Lions, the home team with the lead. Wasser back to take the snap out of the gun, and he pitches it forward to Heffley once again, as that'll go down as a pass, one of those little forward shovel passes around the left-hand side, made so popular by a number 15 that wears red.
Yeah.
Very effective play.
Ball, at about the 29-yard line?
Ball on the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Dragons. That tackle made by Hendrik Starbuck, number 52, for the Lions.
Quick first quarter, Matt. We're already down to 4 minutes to go.
Wasser in the gun. On the option, does the pitch. Around the side, we got a flag on the play in the area of holding. That tackled from behind by Jorge Saraceres as Saraceres turns on the Jets, but there's a flag back in the backfield. That's going to be in the area of offensive holding.
Yeah, it would have to be. It's going to be on the offense. That will negate a big run on that play by the offense. Heffley had a great hole over there, but they're going to be looking at 1st and long after this penalty march off.
That's going to take the ball back 10 yards. 1st and 20 from the 40-yard line for the Dragons.
Big 10-yard penalty right there, as that interception has given Belle Plaine a little bit of life. They've coming out. Lions had them on their heels.
Yeah.
Had a couple of penalties that have called back 2 touchdowns already. The Lions was able to punch one in, but had a chance to be up by 2 scores here early in the first quarter.
Lions looking for a defensive stop here as they've got Belle Plaine backed up long. Taking the snap and option around the right-hand side, or left-hand side this time. Once again, to number 4, Heffley, off the quarterback option, and he picks up a few there, Doug.
Yeah, he got a couple of yards on that carry.
They like to use the option, use the pitch to Heffley. They tried the right-hand side a little bit ago. This time the play goes around the left.
Heffley seems to be their go-to person. They try to use him in a lot of situations, try to get him in open field.
Tristan Wasser takes a snap. He's back to pass, puts the pass up. He's got a man open and broken up by Ethan Luck. Great defense as Ethan Luck comes in and knocks that ball away, as it looked like the Dragons had a man coming open there. Might have been Heffley.
No, it was number 3, McGinnis.
All right, Doug has his binoculars out helping me out here.
That was a great defensive play by Ethan Luck to come over and tip that away, because it looked like McGinnis was going to have a score.
Brings up 3rd and 20, 3:26 remaining in the first period. Taking the snap, back to pass. Once again, ball thrown up, and it's going to be out of bounds as he was looking for a receiver there about the 10-yard line. On the defense was number 18, Landon Ankerholtz.
And number 1, I don't have a number 1 on my roster here, so I don't know who that is. A little bit of a number change by Belle Plaine, so incomplete pass, big 4th down.
Big 4th down, 4th and 20, 3:21 remaining in the first period. 7-0 our score. Lions with the early lead here. Wasser back to take the snap, takes it out of the gun, looking to pass, and no one home as he throws it out of bounds, and well defended that time by number 13, Will Miller.
Again, Jorge Sira's coming with a big rush, putting pressure on, forcing Wasser to get rid of it early, a little bit earlier than he wanted to, and the turnover on downs will give Lyons the opportunity to march back down the other way.
Looks like Lyons is taking a page out of Steve Spagnuolo's defense, bringing the pressure almost every down here recently, and see if they can get Wasser backed up, and he had to throw the ball away like he did that time.
Lyons again going with a more traditional lineup this time, not the heavy package.
Ethan Luck takes the snap out of the shotgun, hands it off to number 4, Quanique Hamilton. He's around the left-hand side, and Quanique ahead to nearly the line to gain. He brings it down to about the 40. Oh, they're saying it's good for the first down.
Oh, they're going to give him the first down. Great spot. I thought he's going to be short.
Looked to be a little short from our vantage point, but they're going to give him the first down as Quanique Hamilton on the jet sweep, 10 yards on the gain.
Good run there. They've been using that. Now, they haven't moved the chains yet.
They haven't. Now they're saying, well.
They're going to look at it again. Oh, he's going to move it up to make it a 1st and 10.
There you go. Okay.
I haven't seen that done for a while.
All right.
Well, they signaled 1st and 10 right away.
Yeah, we'll take it. All right.
Interesting call.
Ethan Luck back to take the snap out of the gun, hands it off to number 7, Xander Young. Xander Young around the right-hand side, following his blockers. He's got a first down and more as Xander Young takes it. Looks like he stepped out of bounds just past the line to gain.
Yeah, we'll give him 11 on the carry.
First down for the Lions.
Boy, he used his blockers well. There was a whole host. There was about 4 blockers out in front of him, and he just picked his way through, picks up 11 and a 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was really patient running by Xander Young as he kind of waited for the blockers to get out in front of him, wait for that play to develop a little bit. Good job following those blockers around the right-hand side. Ethan Luck back to take the snap. Young in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it off to Young. Young around the right-hand side. He goes for another 5-6 yards there on that carry.
And a good job by Luck to carry out his fake and make it look like he was throwing a pass over here to the left side in the flat to Quanique Hamilton and try to give Xander Young a little bit more of a opportunity to pick up some yardage. Stepped out of bounds early. He only got about 4 yards on that carry, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Looks like Lyons wants a timeout. We'll go ahead and take 30 as well. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Lions football on Ad Astra Radio.
When quality of care matters, let the compassionate and professional staff at Hospice and Home Care of Reno County serve you. We are committed to the well-being of our community because we are your neighbors and friends. We provide services such as home health, hospice, private duty, palliative care, and voice care. Count on us to provide your in-home health care services. Wherever you consider home, Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, your local not-for-profit agency serving a 50-mile radius of Hutchinson. We care how you live.
KSKU.
Welcome back to Lyons High School. I'm Matt Stafford along with Doug Higgins. Lyons has the early 7-0 lead, 2:48 remaining in the first. Doug, do you have some scoreboard updates? We'll do the Lyons Dental Care scoreboard update. Lyons Dental Care providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
I'll get a few in. Rock Creek 16, Smoky Valley 0. 4 minutes to go in the first. End of the first quarter, 7-0. Sterling on top of TMP. Norton leads Hillsborough at the end of 1, 7-0. Buhler 7-0 early in the second against Arc City.
Thank you, Doug. Pass by Luck intended for Detrell Stanley. Detrell Stanley was open a little high on the pass. Detrell Stanley not able to bring that ball down and in for the reception. That'll bring up third and six for the Lions.
Yeah, and that pass was just a little bit behind him also. He tried to make an adjustment and got up in the air but not able to pull that down. That would have been a tough reception.
We also want to thank some of our sports boosters that help bring you these games tonight and all season long. First Bank, Next Tech Wireless, Rice Community Health, and People's Bank and Trust. We'll get through more of those as the evening goes on. Luck back to take the snap out of the gun. He's going to hand it off to Quanick Hamilton around the left-hand side, and this time well defended. He's going to be dropped for a loss of about 2 yards. Dropped at about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Belle Plaine had that one diagnosed all the way. Good job by their outside linebacker and secondary coming up to create the loss in yardage.
That's going to bring up 4th and 6 for the Lions. I wonder if they'll go back to that large package that they had success with early. See a keeper here by Luck as he had a couple of big runs early. Xander Young's also had a couple of nice runs.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to it. They have their normal package out there right now. Got a lot of open field over to the right side if they can get around the corner.
Trips to the left here. Receivers. Out of the gun is Ethan Luck. And a flag as he went with they're going to say false start.
Oh, really?
Luck was going with the hard count there, trying to draw Belle Plaine off sides, and apparently someone moved on the line for Lions. So that backs Lions up to about 4th and 11.
I think they called delay of game.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Might have been.
I think that's what the signal was on that, because it looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone, but the delay must have come first. They did not get the play off in the amount of time necessary.
This time, trips to the right. Pitch back to number 7, Xander Young. He's trying to get the edge, and he's not going to get there. He's going to be dropped for a loss. Dropped back at the 45-yard line, and that's going to turn it over on downs to the Belle Plaine Dragons.
I think they'll give him a little bit of forward progress, but not very much. He lost probably 3 yards on the play. Xander now with 51 yards on 5 carries. Luck with 37 yards. No, 37 yards on 7 carries.
Wasser back to take the snap out of the gun. He's got number 21 back there in the backfield with him. That's Christy Connor. And we're going to have a timeout, Belle Plaine. We'll take 30 as well. From the Ellen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
To be successful in agriculture today, you need to have all your ducks in a row. We can help you do that. Our ag lenders know their business and they're local. They can work with you to establish the loans and lines of credit you need to get the job done. Because we make our decisions locally, we give quick service on loans. Stop by, see us, and get all your ducks in a row. Lyons Federal Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Online at lyonsfed.com.
KSKU.
Welcome back to Lyons High School. I'm Matt Stafford along with Doug Higgins as we're set for action here once again. Some more of our local sports boosters. Happy Egg. They will also have our play of the game. We'll announce that when we think that play happens. It sometimes comes late in the game. We just never know. We'll have to see, Doug.
We'll call it sometime in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, usually fourth quarter. All right, pass nearly intercepted by Ethan Luck as Wasser went back to pass, had a receiver cutting across the field, and Luck knocked that one away.
If he could have had one more step earlier, there was nothing in front of him on this left sideline here on the home side of the field. That would have been a walk-in touchdown easily.
Yeah, it would have been a pick six for Ethan Luck there as he was eyeing his second interception of the night, Wasser back. He's got, I believe, number 21 back there with him once again. Connor Christie. and handed off to Christie and dropped for a loss. I didn't see who shot in for that tackle. Was that Jorge once again?
I think it may have been Urim Ordonis that was up out of the pile there. Sarasaris may have been there also. I didn't see who it was very clearly on that one.
No, Sarasaris was in the area, and quickly that brings up 3rd down and 11. An incomplete pass and running play dropped for a loss, and quickly the Dragons are backed up to 3rd down, 11 to go. Wasser takes the snap out of the gun. Quick pass across the middle. That's going to be picked off by number 1. Jace Thompson comes up with the interception for Lyons, and he's out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, picked it off at about the 45-yard line or 40-yard line, got a little better than 10 yards on the return. Lyons again with the 3rd turnover. They've had 3 interceptions now. This time they'll snap it from the 44.
How many things have we checked off of your game plan, Doug, for
wow.
the Erickson Custom Building game plan? You were going through those check marks, and several.
Yes. And key among them is the interceptions. That's been one of the things that Belle Plaine has turned it over with, is they had 8 interceptions coming into the ball game.
Xander Young takes the snap out of the gun. He goes right up the middle, following his blockers, takes it ahead for 8-9 yards on the carry. Xander Young, some hard running right up the gut.
Xander Young really put his head down that time, kept the legs churning, which you're going to get to do. You know, I've seen a progression of him throughout the year. He was running pretty straight up and down. He's now lowering those shoulders, keeping the legs driving, and getting those extra yards after contact. Good job by the freshman.
2nd and 2, 18 seconds remaining. See if Lyons is going to try to get a snap off. It looks like they are, as taking it out of the gun is Xander Young. He's going around the right-hand side. Well defended once again by the Dragons, as he's going to be dropped for a loss this time.
When Belle Plaine sees that heavy package to that right-hand side, they are just selling out and bringing everybody across. You would think maybe at some point in time, that time Young tried to get around the edge. If he cuts back a little bit sooner, maybe there's some yardage there. Who knows? We can't see from up here.
All right, and that's going to do it for the first quarter, as we've wrapped up one here from Lyons High School. Lyons 7, Belle Plaine 0. We'll take a minute break here. We'll be back in 1 from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
The Plains, founded in 1906, has kept its tradition of serving fellow Kansans with integrity and innovation. Today, the bank continues to uphold these same values as they did 117 years ago. We'd like to visit with you in person, so please come by 517 East 30th in Hutch to learn more. Making your success simple, Bank of the Plains, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Don't wait for Black Friday to start saving on internet with MTC today. For the rest of 2024, MTC is offering free fiber internet service, so the sooner you sign up, the sooner you can start saving. If you want secure, reliable, and fast fiber internet, call 877-216-9951 or stop by your local MTC office at Little River, Lyons, Marquette, McPherson, or Sterling to find out more.
KSKU.
Welcome back to Lyons High School, as Lyons is set to take the snap here. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Big 3rd down for Lyons. Ethan Luck out of the gun, takes the snap, hands it off to Xander Young. Xander Young is going to get the first down and more as he fights for additional yardage. He's carrying players with him. He takes a couple of players an additional yard or two. Nice run by Xander Young.
Looks like about a dozen on that carry. He's got 69 yards. The thing he did there is he cut back early, did not try to turn the corner. He went back against the grain, got big yardage. Good decision.
Lyons wants to go quick. Taking the snap is Ethan Luck. Hands it off to Young. This time taken down by number 52 for the Dragons. That's Wyatt Bice on the tackle, but not until Xander Young picks up about 4 yards.
Yeah, good job there. It wasn't much of a hole, and again, Young just churns away, picks up 4.
takes the snap, hands it off to Young once again. This time Young falls and goes to a knee. He's going to get back to about the original line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, credit that one to the rain that we had a couple of days ago. The field may be a little bit slippery, especially here late at night. As the moisture is going to start coming up, you'll probably see a few more slips along the way.
Luck back in the gun, and that's going to be an offside penalty. I got players pointed at each other. It is offside. I might have called that a little early, but I didn't think I saw any movement from the Lions line.
No, it was all on the defense that time.
10:56 remaining in the second period. Stay tuned for the halftime show. Handoff to Young. He takes it around the right-hand side. He's going to take it in for the score. The 21-yard touchdown run by Xander Young as he comes around the right-hand side, tight ropes the sideline, and takes it in for the score.
That was a great job, a little hesitation move right there to set the defense up, a little cut back to the inside, tiptoes down the sideline into the end zone. That was a big score right there, putting Lions up by 13.
In for the extra point is Kane Villasenor. He's 1 for 1 tonight. You know, Doug, I'd love to see Kane get a chance to kick a long field goal here tonight. That would be fun to see him get an opportunity. Here on the extra point, it is up and good, as we know Kane has some distance. And, wow, wouldn't that be fun to see him kick a long field goal and then go tomorrow and run in state cross country?
Cross country, absolutely. Good kid. I tell you what, just loved seeing him out for football and doing the kicking this year for the Lions.
All right, 14-0, 10:50 remaining. Let's take 30 from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Lions football on Ad Astra Radio.
Hi, this is Tori Tip with State Farm Insurance. At Tori Tip State Farm, serving our community and protecting our customers are our top priorities. We offer a wide range of insurance options to cover what matters most to you. Stop by on the square in Lyons today and make sure that you have all the coverage you need and none that you don't. Tori Tip State Farm, 620-257-3106. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
KSKU.
Welcome back to Lyons High School. I'm Matt Stafford along with Doug Higgins, our videographer Ricardo Tapia. Thank you for joining us tonight for a Week 9 game, the Lions against the Belle Plaine Dragons. Lions with the early 14-0 lead as we are 10 minutes and 50 seconds away from halftime. Villasenor sends the ball down, and it's going to be touched, and then I'm not sure if it was touched or not. It goes into the end zone.
Doesn't really matter. The impetus of the kick, put it in the end zone, touchback, back out to the 20. Kane Villasenor really with a strong leg. And each week it seems like to me he's just contacting the ball better and better. The distance has improved. From game one, he kind of struggled knowing how to kick the ball. A little bit different than kicking a soccer ball. He's figured that out, knows where to make the contact, and it looks really, really good.
Back in the backfield, once again, is number 8, Tristan Wasser, to take the snap out of the gun. He takes a snap, and we're going to have a flag on the play. Got offsides on Lions. That's going to make it 1st and 5. Like to thank some more of our local sports boosters: Black Diamond Contracting, Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, Bank of the Plains, State Farm Tori Tip, and JCAM. Speaking of Tori Tip, he's just one box over from us. He's the public address announcer for the Lions this year.
Really does a good job. Enjoy hearing him, and I know he loves doing it.
Out of the gun is Wasser. He's got number 21 back there with him. That's Connor Christie. He takes it, quick pass here to the left-hand side, completed to number 1, and he's going to give the first down, but he's going to be wrapped up by Ethan Luck, but not until he gets about 15 yards on the catch and run.
Yeah, good route. Again, Wasser getting the ball out of his hand quick before the pressure can get there, and the ball up to, the 37-yard line?
Yes, and I'm not sure. We haven't figured out who number 1 is. We apologize. We don't have a number 1 on our roster.
We'll get it eventually.
Back to take the snap is Wasser. And he's going to keep it himself, goes around the right-hand side, and he gets a few extra yards as he absorbs initial contact, follows his blockers around the right-hand side, and he's going to have a nice gain on second down.
He picked up about 8 yards, just kept going. I thought he was going to have maybe a 4-yard gain, and he just continued to drive those legs, doubled that, and got 8.
Excuse me, that was first down, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Ball on the 45-yard line, right at 10 minutes remaining in the half. Again, stay tuned for that halftime show brought to you by Lyons Federal Bank. Another quick pass out here to the right-hand side, and there's that turf.
There it is.
Number 4 goes down, he slips. That's Talon Heffley as he caught the quick pass here on the right-hand side and then slipped.
Yeah, they wanted to get him out in the flat, and that was just definitely the wet turf out there was able to bring him down.
Loss of about 2 on the pass and ensuing run, and the slip by Heffley is going to bring up 3rd and 5. See if the Lions defense can come up with a big 3rd down stop here.
They already have 3 interceptions. You got to think that secondary is licking their chops, thinking, okay, throw it up in the air and let's see if we can go get another one. Oh!
Wasser in the backfield. He's gonna have an offside by Lyons, and that's gonna be probably enough for the first down.
Yeah, just a little bit of over-exuberance in there on the part of the nose tackle, jumping in there just a little bit quick, tried to time the snap count, and way offsides, no doubt about that.
You can tell Lyons is looking to bring the pressure and get back there and get pressure on Wasser, and they've made good things happen when they've done so. Wasser moves number 21 over to his right-hand side. Ball is loose, and Wasser's going to get on it, but that's going to go for about a 11-yard loss there, as Wasser wasn't able to control the snap. Wasn't a horrible snap, a little bit off to his left, and Wasser just not able to control it.
Yeah, did a good job of just falling on it. I mean, sometimes you have that inclination to want to pick it up and try to get some of that yardage back. Probably on a night like tonight, you're better off just taking the loss, keeping the ball, live to play another day.
Number 10 in motion. He moves over to the right-hand side, and we're going to have a flag on the play. False start by the Belle Plaine Dragons. That's going to back them up another 5 yards.
Wow. They've gone back a ton.
As Carver Harlan was in motion, I'm not sure if it had something to do with him not resetting or properly.
I don't know. I thought he had reset on the far sideline. Hard to say what it was.
Did not see the movement, but
2nd and a lot.
Officials have a lot better vantage point than we do. 2nd and 25 officially is what the scoreboard says. As Wasser's in the gun, he's going to do a quick pass, this time to the right-hand side to number 4, complete. He's going to take it for a nice gain. He's going to take it near the first down marker.
Whoa,
as
that's going to be
25 to go, and he takes it for at least 24. It appears to be a little bit short, as Talon Heffley, he's been his go-to on those quick out passes. Kind of a screen pass. They set up as a quick pass to get him out to his blockers.
Heffley not real big, but he's quick, he's shifty. He made some good cuts and moves in there and kept a low center of balance, able to pick up 24 on the reception.
So all of a sudden, 2nd and 25 turns into 3rd and 1. Ball on the 44-yard line, and going to have just a quarterback keeper taking it ahead for the first down.
And he slides on through. I thought they may have had a chance to stop him at the line of scrimmage, but they give good forward progress.
Do have a player come up Little gimpy there for the Belle Plaine Dragons.
Yeah, Colin Schaefer, a little bit gimpy, but I think he's going to shake that off as quarterback Wasser picks up about 3 yards on the carry.
No injuries tonight, and we want to keep it that way, but if there are any, our timeouts, our injury timeouts are brought to you by Powell Law. This time the handoff to Heffley. He cuts it back, plants his foot, cuts it back to the left, and goes for 6 yards on the carry.
Call him down at the 36-yard line, and Heffley doing a nice job now, catching the ball and making yardage this time on the run on that little wingback reverse.
Once again, Powell Law is our injury timeout partner. If you have been injured at work or in a motor vehicle accident, call Powell Law, 241-9000. Tom Tate works to get the benefits you deserve. Ball is loose, and back quickly is Jorge Saraceres as Wasser gets on the ball, but Jorge Saraceres is there to give him some fits, Doug.
Yeah, again, Jorge Saraceres, another tackle for loss. Adds to his tackle total, and that was a low snap. The quarterback just had no opportunity at all to do anything with that. They move it back to the 47, loss of 11 on that play. Another 11-yard team loss. That's a couple of them.
Man, the quickness of Jorge Saraceres, we know he's quick, but, man, he shot once he saw that ball go loose. He shot through that line, and low snap once again. Wasser gets it out, this time to number 1, completed. He's dancing around trying to get to back to the original line of scrimmage and a little bit more. That was not Brooks McGinnis. We're still trying to figure out who number 1 is.
Yeah, not sure who that is.
We'll try to find out here as the evening goes on. That's going to bring up 4th and 15. And it's not quite 15.
Matt, I think it's Sawyer Earhart.
Sawyer Earhart. Okay, thank you, Doug.
He wears a couple of different numbers, and that's one of them that he has.
And Earhart is split out this time to the left, wide to the left. Back to pass is number 8. He's going to put it up for number 10. He's open. He's got it. Perfect pass. Sheds one tackle down at the 9-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal to go as a nice pass there by the quarterback, Tristan Wasser, completed to Carver Harlan.
36 yards on the pass there, and he was just wide open running down that near sideline. Nobody covered him. A little defensive mix-up there in coverage for Lyons.
Seemed kind of slow developing, but like you said, he was wide open, and Wasser just laid the ball right into his hands there for the completion. And they're going to say just outside of 1st and goal, 1st and 10 from the 11, so they can get a first down.
Fumble on the play. Did Lyons get it?
They did. As coming up with the ball is number 56, Maddox Link. As the sophomore comes up with the fumble recovery, that ball may be getting a little slippery out there, Doug. You know, you said we had some rain and now cooler temperatures.
Boy, that was a long drive for Belle Plaine to come up empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plays and fumble on the 10. Big turnover.
Ethan Luck back to take the snap. In the backfield with him is Xander Young. Hands off to Young. Young with one cutback and brought down but not until about a 3-yard gain as Xander Young planted his foot, cut it back, and took that what looked like was going to be no gain for a couple of yards.
And Young has been the workhorse here after early on it was Ethan Luck. That is the 11th carry for Xander Young, 97 yards. He's closing in on that century mark, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. Great first half for Xander Young here. As once again, Luck back to take the snap out of the gun. Young in the backfield with him. And this time it's going to be a quarterback keeper around the left-hand side. And Luck takes it for about 3 more yards.
Belle Plaine did not bite on the fake to Xander Young, and were able to contain Luck for just a short gain of 3.
Going to bring up 3rd and 3. Big third down here defensively for the Dragons and offensively for the Lions. They want to keep this momentum going. High snap, brought down, handed off to Young, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield by number 21, Connor Christie.
Big loss there of 5 for Xander Young.
That snap, just the way that play developed, high snap, as Ethan Luck brought it down, had to hand it off immediately to Xander Young, and that gave the defenders the time to get into the backfield. 2:15 remaining. Quick first half here from Lyons, Kansas. 14-0. The Lions with the lead over the Belle Plaine Dragons.
Luck doing the punting here does a pretty good job. Normally, if he can get a high punt here and good coverage, keep the Belle Plaine Dragons.
Good snap, good punt as he gets it away. Back to take it, number 4. He muffs it. He's hit, but he picks it up, and then he slips. That ground is really slippery as number 4, Talon Heffley, dropped it, muffed the punt, picked it immediately up, but was not able to get it going as he slipped once again.
Yeah, good punt by Luck. Heffley handled it initially. Well, didn't handle it very well, but picked it up and almost got away till the turf monster reached up and grabbed him again. He's slipped, 3 times now? He's had trouble with the turf here.
May have to make some adjustments to his cleats at halftime. I
don't know how many sets they have. I don't know. I think it's a little bit late.
Out of the gun is Wasser. A low snap, forward pass as he pitches it forward, but right there to take him down is number 55, Jorge Saraceras, as that'll go down as a pass, a completion, but no gain. In fact, a loss on the play.
Who did that go to? Was that Heffley again?
I think it was Heffley, as that little
shovel pass
forward right in the middle. That always looks so dangerous to me, but so many teams do it.
Yeah.
You always run the risk of it getting intercepted by a lineman, but if it falls, it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's the advantage of doing that.
Wasser scrambles and nearly picked off. Oh, wow. Are they going to say he was in bounds?
I think so.
They are, as number 10 comes up with the reception, Carver Harlan, as he great recognition of where he was on the sideline. His heels had to be just centimeters away from the out-of-bounds line.
And Luck and Stanley were both there looking to intercept the pass and not able to do so.
59 seconds remaining. 14-0. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. As Belle Plaine had moved across the 50 with that play. Wasser back, and he's going to be, he looked like he was going to be dropped by Jorge Saraceras. He gets that ball out. Is that going to be intentional grounding? He was not outside of the tackle box.
Looks like they're going to discuss it. There was no receiver there under pressure.
Flag
There's
does come
the flag.
out. As
good call on that one, Matt. You called it right.
Wasser was not able to get outside of the tackle box, and there was no receivers in the vicinity. He was going to be taken down for a sack by Jorge Saraceras.
Yeah, and that is a loss of yardage and down, so it's going to be 2nd and long.
Second and 15 is what the PA announcer just said. Public address announcer, Tori Tipp.
Hard to believe we've got less than a minute to go here in this half, Matt. It has been super fast.
53.9 seconds. Wasser takes the snap. He's looking to pass. Now he's going to run. He's going to be taken down for a sack, this time by number 17.
That'd be Tegan Link.
Tegan Link comes through, and he gets the sack this time. 44.9 seconds, and it's going to be 3rd and very long.
15-yard loss on that sack right there.
As
Tegan Link with a big play.
Timeout for the Belle Plaine Dragons. Doug, let's keep it here and see if we have some scoreboard updates. I think we've gotten several breaks in already, and we got halftime coming up here in 44.9 seconds.
All right, our scoreboard update brought to you by Lyons Dental Care. Mound Ridge 14, Trinity nothing. Heston and Goodland in a good one. Heston leads by 1, 15-14 in the second quarter. Abilene and McPherson tied with 52 seconds until halftime. Norton on top of Hillsboro by 7, 13-6 with under 3 to play in the first half. Humboldt all over Anderson County 22-0. Buhler beating Ark City 28-0. And Sterling leading TMP 14-0. Inman trails Plainville 14-0. And Halstead on top of Lakin 15-6. So some of those big games that we talked about earlier are turning into being great games as we tried to indicate.
All right. Thank you, Doug, for that scoreboard update. Once again, brought to you by Lyons Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Great group of folks there at Lyons Dental Care. Always take great care of the patients that they have here. So, Doug, today I went down to Wichita and had my annual eye exam, and I wish I would have got her name. The nurse that saw me first, she has a couple of kids that play at Buhler, listens to Ad Astra Radio regularly, to Chris Shank and Aaron Napier, Aaron West. Pass that time by Wasser, falls incomplete.
Earhart was over there, but nowhere close to making the catch as it falls incomplete.
I think she said she had one freshman and maybe a sophomore. Both played more JV than varsity.
Okay.
But we got to talking about, after she dilated my eyes, we got to talking about the big McPherson-Buhler rivalry.
Yep.
So she said that's always a fun game every year.
Yes, they love to play each other, kind of. It's a big rivalry, we'll put it that way.
Looks like back to punt is that number 10? Quick punt. And takes a nice roll for the Dragons down to about the 28, I'm going to say right at the 30-yard line.
Good punt. Earhart downs it at the 30-yard line. Lions will take over. Not a whole lot of time here. We'll see whether they're happy to go into the halftime locker room leading by 2 scores, or are they going to try to tap another one in here with 34 seconds to go.
I don't know. If you're the coach, Doug, what are you calling in this position?
A run.
Yeah.
Misdirection if I were trying to do it, I think. So. If you have a draw in your playbook, do that. Will Miller had a good misdirection from that wingback spot. This would not be a bad time to put that into play here also.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a whistle, stoppage of play. Looks like we have a timeout. Let's take a quick 30, and we will be back from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Hi there, it's Dr. from Lyons Medical Center. Did you know that all 5 of our Rice Community Healthcare doctors, including myself, deliver babies right here in Lyons? I'm proud to say that last year we delivered over 100 babies at the Family Birth Center at Rice County District Hospital. Our birth center isn't just a place for expectant mothers, it's a dedicated space with birthing suites for the whole family. Your experience, as well as your baby's first breath, matters greatly to me.
KSKU.
Welcome back. I'm Matt Stafford along with Doug Higgins. Our videographer, Ricardo Tapia, he's done a great job for us here with football this year. Thanks, Ricardo, for being up here in the booth with us once again. Back to take the snap out of the gun is Ethan Luck. Calls for the ball, low snap, picks it up. He's going to run around the left-hand side, tries to break free, but cannot get loose from the ankle tackle. It's going to be dropped for a loss there.
Just a short loss, not too bad.
Number 21 on the tackle, Connor Christie. Seems like we've called his name a lot tonight for the Dragons.
We have.
Some more of the local sponsors we'd like to thank: Steamatic of Central Kansas, Sterling College, Pride Ag Resources, Ace Hardware. Luck takes the snap, rolls to his right-hand side. He's directing receivers, puts it up in the air, and picked but out of bounds. Yeah. So that ball sails out of bounds as he was trying to get the ball down to Detrell Stanley. And the clock goes to double zeros, and we are at halftime. We'll step aside And we'll be back in a few moments with your Lions Federal Bank halftime report from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Listen to Friday Night Lights right from your iPhone or Android device. Download the Ad Astro radio app. The Lyons Federal Bank halftime report. Lyons Federal Bank, proven community commitment. Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
Best thing about my job is working with young kids. The relationships that I get to establish and the smiles that we get to create.
I love being a dentist because lots of times people come in, they're nervous, scared, but being able to help them and change their smile, and it's just really rewarding to be able to be a part of that.
We'd love to see you at any of our locations. Big smiles and little places.
McPherson Dental in Buhler, Inman, Hillsborough, McPherson, and Lyons, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
Hey Hutchinson, it's Don Glaspie, and I'm back in town as new general manager at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. For over 28 years, I've been your friend in the car business, and as a proud veteran, I'm dedicated to building family and community right here with you. Whether you're looking for a new ride or just want to stop by and say hello, we've got something for everyone. Great deals, friendly faces, and a place where you're always welcome. So come by, and like Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Devin. Together we are Stamatic of Central Kansas, with a new location at 209 North Main in downtown McPherson. We are here to help, offering water, fire, and smoke restoration, mold remediation, carpet and upholstery cleaning, as well as hard surfaces like tile and even grout cleaning. Don't forget about the places you can't see, like air ducts and dryer vent. Find us on Facebook or online at stamaticofcentralks.com for a free estimate to see how Stamatic of Central Kansas can help you.
Oh, and honey, don't forget.
Call Stamatic, you'll be ecstatic.
Ethanol production is not just about keeping the American grower up and running. It's about keeping all of America good to go with a fuel that makes sense. Kansas Ethanol Alliance is proud to contribute to our local economy and call Rice County home. For more details, go to kansasethanol.net.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. H&R Block in Hutchinson, Ellsworth, and Lyons.
With your Ad Astra Radio halftime report, I'm Lane Gillespie. Well, yesterday was Thursday Night Football to kick off Week 9 of the NFL season in a game that was much needed for the New York Jets as they pulled off the upset win over the Texans 21-13 at home. It was a 10-7 Texan lead with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, but in the fourth, the Jets struck back and took the lead on a miraculous one-handed grab by Garrett Wilson in the back of the end zone, and then they would tack on 7 more points to make it 21-10. Kaimi Fairburn made it 21-13 with a field goal with 39 seconds left, but they could not recover the onside kick, and the Jets would get their third victory of the season, while the Texans fall to 6-3. Well, over the past couple of days, the KU and K-State basketball teams earned some preseason watch list hardware. For KU, they had 3 players named to the Naismith Trophy Men's College Player of the Year watch list. DeJuan Harris, A.J. Storr, and Hunter Dickinson were each named as one of 50 players to be on the preseason award watch list. The only other school with 3 student athletes on the list is a Big 12 team in Baylor. But Dickinson was also named to the NABC Player of the Year award watch list, one of 20 student athletes on the list. And A.J. Storr, the transfer from Wisconsin, was also named in the watch list for the Julius Erving Small Forward of the Year award. But K-State also got one player named to a watch list, as transfer Coleman Hawkins was named to the watch list for the Karl Malone Power Forward of the Year award, which makes it the second straight year that Hawkins has made the watch list. He did so last year when he was at Illinois. The Jayhawks will start off the regular season on Monday against Howard at home, while the Wildcats will be at home against New Orleans to kick off their regular season on Tuesday. Speaking of K-State, they have football action coming up tomorrow. The Wildcats will look to continue off of their win streak as they are 7-1 on the year and have won their last 4 games as they head to TDECU Stadium in Houston. Kickoff is at 2:30 and will be aired on Fox, but also will be heard on 92.3, 1510 KLQR with pregame coverage starting at 12:30. K-State is 4-1 in conference play, but are still in third place in the conference standings behind BYU and Iowa State, who are both undefeated this year. That's your halftime report. Lucky Kid will have your local scoreboard update coming up after these messages.
Learn with purpose. Wherever you are in your learning journey, Sterling College has the training you need. With undergraduate, graduate, and online programs, you can find the career path just for you. Sterling College is a Christ-centered liberal arts college in Sterling, Kansas, located just 20 minutes from Hutchinson. Sterling provides you with class-leading KCAC and NCCAA athletics and numerous arts opportunities to perform, learn, and grow. Visit sterling.edu or scwarriors.com to take your step to being a warrior.
Hi, this is Lucas Raleigh with Raleigh Insurance. With a family myself, I know how important managing expenses are. If you are thinking about shopping your family's insurance, let us do the shopping for you with our newly expanded markets and carriers. As an independent agency, we've been saving families across Kansas for the past 50 years. Check out RaleighInsurance.biz, see me in Little River, or stop by Raleigh Insurance in Inman or Lyons today.
Since 1965, your choice for home, auto, farm, and commercial insurance. Raleigh Insurance.
Erickson Custom Building has a great plan and a budget suited for your needs. Erickson Custom Building provides quality craftsmanship and superior customer service. Call 620-585-2816 or visit EricksonCustomBLDG.com.
Hi, this is Dustin Schultz with Black Diamond Contracting. We pride ourselves on top-notch craftsmanship and a commitment to listening to the customer. If you're ready to create the space of your dreams, contact Black Diamond Contracting at 620-200-5647.
Settle in and stay connected with Nextech Wireless and a device on us. Choose from the newest iPhone 16, the Samsung Galaxy S24, or a new tablet on us. Get an extra $100 with your device trade-in, no matter the condition. Nextech Wireless. Home on the range.
I'm Lucky Kid. Let's check out the latest high school football scores around the area on week 9 tonight. In Class 5A, Hutch High up on Salina South 14-7, Great Bend 35, Newton nothing. Mays South 14, Salina Central 7, Hayes leads Andover 6-0. In 4A, Buhler 28 or Kansas City nothing. McPherson 14, Abilene 7. Wamego leads Independence 35-8. Andale after 3 led Concordia 51-7. Cheney up early and Wichita Trinity 7-6, Rock Creek 7, Smoky Valley nothing. Heston and Goodland after 1 were tied at 7. Prairie View leading Iola 7-0. Southeast of Saline in 2A leading Lorne at 44-6 after 1 quarter. Norton up on Hillsborough 13-0. Hoyson 7, Ellsworth nothing. Garden Plain leads Douglas 14-0. Phillipsburg over Kingman 8-6. Halstead leads Lake 22-6. Humboldt leading Atchison County by a score of 14-6. And Troy has the early lead on Jayhawk Lynn. Score there is 14-0. In 1A scores, Marion leading Sacred Heart 24-0. Plainville 6, Inman nothing. Mount Ridge up on Trinity Catholic 7-0. Sterling 7, TMP nothing. And those are the scores that we have around the area at this time. One non-bracket game in Central Kansas. Right now, Lyons up on Belle Plaine 7-0. Checking out the state volleyball tournament action from today in Class 1A Division 1 at Emporia. Otis Bison finished 1-2 as they beat Victoria in their final match. In 1A Division 1 going on right now, Little River beat St. John in 3 sets this afternoon, and they also, Little River beat Clifton Clyde in straight sets. Southbury leading St. John 1-0 in their pool play match, which is going on as we speak. In Class 2A, Inman moves on. They'll face Valley Heights. Ellenwood faces Maranatha Academy in the semifinals Saturday morning at 9 as both teams won their respective pools. Sedgwick would fall to Ellenwood. Also, they would fall to Donovan West and to Valley Heights in pool play this afternoon. In Class 3A, Hoisington wins their first match over Girard by a score of 27-25, 25-16. Halstead swept Royal Valley. Neodesha swept Frontenac. Hoisington leads Frontenac in the first set of their match. In Class 4A, McPherson moving on to the semifinals on Saturday. They lost to Rock Creek this morning in their opening match. They came back to Clearwater and Concordia. They play Bishop McGage tomorrow morning at 9. In Class 5A, Great Bend lost their opening match in 3 sets to Capon Mount Carmel. They are playing St. James Academy right now. Don't forget, we'll have updates on Adastra Radio from the state volleyball championships coming up on Saturday. Be sure to join us on the Adastra Sports Network. I'm Lucky Kid.
You're listening to the Lyons Federal Bank Halftime Report. Find the financial tools that fit your needs with Lyons Federal Bank. You're at the 50-yard line for Friday Night Lights. Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
I'm Gavin Powell.
MHS class of 23, and now a McPherson College Bulldog. At MC, I have a team that's helping me pursue my dream job, turning my love of cars and history into a career at a museum or private collection. And by living on campus, I have a new community to connect with, while still being close to home. Community and career prep are why I graduated from a bullpup to a bulldog. Build your team at mcpherson.edu.
Have a smile you want. Come and see us today. Dr. J. Stuckey, Hutchinson Family Dental.
Hi, I'm Dr. J. Come see me today at Hutchinson Family Dental.
Get grade A service with Johnson Roll-Off. Expert dirt work, top-notch demolition, and dumpsters delivered fast. Call us at 620-314-1866 for reliable service. Johnson Roll-Off. Your vision, our precision. Let's get it done.
Have a roofing problem? Hi, this is Junior with Briseño Construction. From roof repairs to new installations, we've got you covered. Call us at 620-894-5000 for your free estimate today. Briseño Construction, we do it all. Give us a call.
Don't wait for pests to become a problem. Call Robertson's Termite and Pest Control in Lyons today. 620-257-2012. Serving Central Kansas since 1957. Robertson's Termite and Pest Control, because your home deserves the best.
The year was 1933. FDR took office, the first Major League Baseball All-Star Game was played, and King Kong was the hit movie. Hi, this is Brad Patton, and also in 1933, our agency, Wade Patton Insurance, was founded by my great-grandpa, you guessed it, Wade Patton. A lot of things have changed in the past 90 years. One constant, though, has been my family's helping to protect the people and businesses of Hutchinson and around Kansas. Stop by and see us today at 6th and Main, or check out WadePattonInsurance.com. Independent since 33, Wade Patton Insurance.
KSKU.
Welcome back to the Lyons Federal Bank halftime report, where Lyons holds a 14-0 lead here at halftime. And Doug, let's take a look at. I know Lyons came up with several turnovers as they turned the Dragons over 3 times in that first half. Let's take a look at the scoring, if you don't mind, and individual stats that you have.
Yes, Belle Plaine took the kickoff. Ethan Luck got the interception. Lyons takes the short field advantage. They get the ball on the Belle Plaine 47, go in 8 plays. Ethan Luck scoring on a 5-yard run. Villasenor with the extra point to make it 7-0. Then in the second quarter at the 10:50 mark, Xander Young scores on a 21-yard run. Villasenor again adding the extra point, 14-0. Belle Plaine has given Lyons opportunities on 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, 1 by Luck, 1 by Jace Thompson, and a fumble recovery by Maddox Link when they were going in for a score at about the 12 or 13. Well, it ended up on the 14-yard line. They snapped the ball, I believe, from the 11. Fumbled right there, and Lyons has taken advantage of those opportunities to come up with a couple of scores and go up 14-0 here at halftime.
Yeah, good first half for the Lyons. They checked a lot of those boxes that we talked about in the pregame show. So good job taking advantage of those turnovers and turning them into points. Doug, you said that the air's getting kind of heavy out there. I know there's rain in the forecast. Got to wonder if that's not playing into the ball, getting a little bit slippery. We've seen several players slip on the field. So we'll see how that plays out here in the second half and if that affects either team more than the other. So far it seems to have affected Belle Plaine in the running game as they've slipped several times. Yeah,
Talon Heffley especially has slipped out there probably 3 or 4 times. He's been the one that's been most effective by that. And, and it's not raining, it's not misting, it's just that heavy, heavy air, a lot of humidity, and with the rain we had nearly an inch, it's coming up from the ground into the grass, and it's going to be a little bit treacherous here in the second half. Matt, if we have some time, I'd like to go over the individual stats, if we can do that, and
absolutely.
The team stats. Belle Plaine, negative yards on the rushing attack on 11 carries. Their yardage has come from the passing. They have completed 7 passes for 91 yards. Talon Heffley, 3 catches for 27. Carver Harlan, 2 catches for 49. And Sawyer Earhart with 2 catches for 15. For Lions, no pass receptions, which is a total change from what we've seen in the past. They've been very pass reliant. Tonight, they're doing it on the ground. 24 carries, 143 yards. Xander Young with 92 yards on 12 carries. Ethan Luck, 38 yards on 9 carries. Let's see. Detrell Stanley has 5 yards on his 1 carry there, and Quanique Hamilton with 2 carries for a total of 8 yards.
All right. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate that. As we take that look inside the numbers here in your Lions Federal Bank halftime report, the Pride of Lions marching band just exited the field, and great job to the Pride of Lions. I know they brought home a lot of hardware this year. Try to keep up and follow them on Facebook. I can't remember everything now, but very successful competition season for the Pride of Lions marching band led by Andrew Shear. And, of course, the drum major leading them is Greta Showalter, who's the daughter of Christy Showalter, our Ad Astra Radio account executive right here in our Lions office.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a busy week. Last night, 8-man football across the state, other than a few isolated games played all of their stuff. There were a few 1 and 2A schools played. Tonight, everybody else is in action if they didn't play last night, but especially everybody in 3, 4, 5, and 6A. Most teams in Class 1A and 2A, and it's just football all over. State volleyball's going on today and tomorrow. Little River is looking to advance. They've won their 2 first matches out at Dodge City. Inman has advanced already into the finals, as has Sedgwick, a couple of Ad Astra schools. So that's going on. Cross country, as we said, it was Rimrock at Lawrence tomorrow, and it's just a busy time of the year.
Yeah.
It's college football, Chiefs on this weekend also.
College basketball getting set to start, and a lot of stuff going on. World Series just wrapped up as the Dodgers took that, was it 4-1?
Yep.
Yeah, 4-1, the Los Angeles Dodgers, and I think you're a little bit of a Dodgers fan.
I bleed Dodger blue, have since way back in the 60s.
So congratulations. We got a little bit of time as long halftime here with the Lions marching band doing their show here. Great show that they just put on. Doug, I always really enjoy your games of the week and how you break down the brackets when we get into postseason. Let's take a look at some of the brackets.
Let's go through some 8-man stuff, because that's what happened last night, and it's pretty well filled out. And I'll only do the top half of the 8-man Division 1. Little River, with their 42-40 win, will take on West Elk at Howard next week. Below them in the same quarterfinal setup will be Chase County hosting Central Plains. Couple of area teams playing right there. El Saline plays tonight. They're the only one that didn't play last night. If they win, they will host Madison. And Clifton Clyde will meet Oswego in the other side of that bracket right there. When we go to Division 2, let's see, the only area school is in the west side of the bracket, and that would be Central Christian. They're at 8-1. They won 43-6 last night. They'll play Logan Palco, also an 8-1 team at Hutchinson.
Wow.
You get into that second round, things get a little bit tougher on that side of it, and there are 3 9-0 teams to go along with those 2 8-1s on the bottom half, the western side of that bracket in Division 2. But you stay away from Axtell, who's on the top side at 9-0 and has won, 48 in a row now, 49, whatever they're at, and are really, really good. Chase, I believe, was playing tonight in 6-man as they were taking on Chatopa at Chase. That's a long drive.
That's a long drive for
Chatopa.
As the teams are taking the field as we get set for second half action. Doug, quickly, your keys to the second half for these squads.
For Lions, control the ball with the run game, keep the clock running, keep the pressure up on defense, and do not let the passing attack for the Belle Plaine Dragons get uncracked, with Wasser connecting with Heffley and Earhart. That's the 2 you got to shut down.
All right, thank you, Doug. That game plan brought to you by Erickson Custom Building. Erickson Custom Building for new construction and remodeling. Online at ericksoncustombldg.com. And we're set with the second half. Kickoff is in the air and on the way. It's taken on the field by Lyons there. Is trying to see who that was that came up with the ball.
Yeah, short kick and kind of mishandled.
I think it was number 8. Arhenis, thank you. Appreciate that, Doug.
Yeah.
Help me out there. Arhenis comes up
Montanez
with the short kickoff there, brings it out to about the 35-yard line, where Lyons will start 1st and 10.
Pretty decent field position for Lyons. They came out with that heavy package early on. They've kind of gone away from that for a while here now.
2 receivers split left. Luck out of the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Young. Young's going to bring it around the right-hand side. He gets the edge, breaks 1 tackle, and he's out of bounds near the first down marker.
He may have it. It depends all on the spot.
And he does have it. Gets a nice spot there. As Xander Young, we were kind of blocked to see where he went out of bounds by the Lions sideline, but he gets just enough as he gets 10 yards on the first down carry.
That takes him into the century mark at 102 on 13 carries. Big night for Xander Young.
Once again, handoff to Young. This time he goes to the left-hand side as he cuts it back, and he goes for another 10 yards as he takes it around the left-hand side this time. He's brought down by number 21, Connor Christie, but not until he gains about 11 or 12.
And again, a good cutback. He got through the hole on the left side, cuts back over the middle, and picks up extra yardage. Good recognition of what to do.
Lyons looking to go quick here. Luck out of the gun, takes a snap, hands it off to Young. This time he takes the right-hand side. Oh, hard hit there as Young bounces off the hit, takes it for about 4 yards.
That was Connor Christie again with the hit right there, and he applied a lick to Xander Young.
Bring up 2nd and let's call it, they picked up more than I thought on that. Call it 2nd and a short 5, long 4. As he picks up nearly 6 yards on the carry to Xander Young. Luck in the backfield, takes a snap, hands it off to Young. This time right-hand side. Young's going to go for a first down as once again he's lowered that center of gravity as he runs, Doug, as the season's gone on.
And I tell you what, he was one step from breaking that one and got tripped up. Took the snap at the 45, moves it down to, the 26?
Detrell Stanley, Quantic Hamilton split wide left. Luck takes the snap, hands it off to Young. He cuts it back. He's on the left-hand side. And this time a trio of defenders brings him down. He gets back. They're going to give him forward progress to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Not much more.
Yeah, there just wasn't nothing there. Good defensive push up front by the line of the Belle Plaine Dragons. Still manageable at 2nd and 10.
Just over 10 minutes remaining in the third period as Lyons breaks the huddle. 2nd and 10, ball on the 25-yard line. Lyons looking to get into red zone territory here on their first drive of the second half.
Again, staying on the ground, not wanting to get into the air.
Luck hands it off to Will Miller. Will Miller around the right-hand side, breaks a couple of tackles near the first down. He's got the first down as the chains will move. Nice run by Will Miller. You know, he had that nice run in the first quarter where it looked like he went for a touchdown, got called back on a hold.
Yeah, it negated a touchdown run for him, and he picks up 10 on that carry right there.
Lyons going quick, handoff to Xander Young up the middle. He's breaking tackles, taking players with him as he takes it down to about the 9-yard line.
Gain of 6 on the play. And credit Jorge Saraceras for coming in and getting some extra push on there to pick up a couple of extra yards.
Brings up 2nd and 4. Quick shovel pass forward to Will Miller. Will Miller breaks a couple of tackles, and he's ahead for a first down. That's going to be 1st and goal.
And that was that a pass? Did they pitch that ball forward?
Yeah, that was a pitch forward to Will Miller around the left-hand side.
5 yards on that reception, that little shovel pass forward. Again, not very much risk on that. If they mishandle it, it's just an incomplete pass and not a fumble.
8 minutes and 39 seconds as the clock continues to count down. Lyons bringing the play in. Took a little bit to get that play in, and they're going to have to call a timeout, as I knew time had to be running thin.
Yeah.
Lions with the timeout. We'll take 30 from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
At People's Bank and Trust, we value our customers. We know you have plenty of choices for your mortgage loans, but we think we have what you're looking for: relationship banking. And if you're considering refinancing or purchasing a new home, check our competitive rates before you make that change. Your payments will be made at home, and you'll receive good personalized service. That's how we've established many long-lasting relationships. Make a change, know your lender, and make your payments at home with People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
KSKU.
Welcome back to Lyons High School on a beautiful fall night here. I'm Matt Stafford along with Doug Higgins, our videographer. Ricardo Tapia, thank you for joining us and spending a little bit of time with us here tonight in a Week 9 matchup between the Lions and the Belle Plaine Dragons. Whitehat talking to Ethan Luck back there, having a little discussion. Not sure what's going on. Maybe, they just want to kind of keep things in check. Talking to the quarterback there.
Maybe they're talking about the World Series the other night.
Luck hands it off to Will Miller, I believe.
Yeah, Will Miller gets close to the goal line, but I think he's going to come up about a yard short. 4 on the carry for Will Miller.
Forward progress will take him down. See where they end up spotting the ball. We do have a flag on the play. Laying in the end zone. See what the call on that is.
Personal foul.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Belle Plaine.
Not going to get much yardage out of it.
It's going to take it half the distance to the goal.
It should be first down then. Was it a dead ball?
Not sure. First and goal from the
inches.
1.
Inches.
First and inches from the 1.
It's like a football's length away.
Doug's got his binoculars out. I did have a good report from the eye doctor today. Will Miller on the carry for the touchdown. Good to see Will Miller get the touchdown, as the first half touchdown, nice run, was called back, and Will Miller gets the rock this time, takes it in for the 6 points and the touchdown.
That was a great opening second half drive for Lions, as they took about 4 minutes off the clock to get the score to go up by 3 scores now.
A lot of discussion going on here. Don't have the points on the board yet. I don't know what all the discussion is. We'll see. Lions coming back here to the sideline to talk to Coach Nolan. See any flags, but there were a lot of players all grouped together there in the end zone.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the defense
and the
offense.
Offsetting.
Score will not count.
Okay. So once again, 2 runs for touchdowns by Will Miller. Both of them called back due to penalties.
Must be a little jawing going on down there.
Yeah, you got to wonder if maybe they weren't talking about the World Series down there.
Now they're talking to the Belle Plaine coach, explaining what was going on. And the White Hats over here talking to Coach Nolan, telling him what's going on. I think they're probably telling the coaches, hey, get your players organized and let's get this cleaned up and finish the season outright.
Yeah, we don't want to see, 1 half to go in the season for both of these squads. We want to see this game finished well. So White Hat continues to talk to Coach Nolan.
They did count the score.
They did count the score, okay.
It must have been a dead ball penalty after the score, because we're going for the extra point.
So Will Miller does get the touchdown. Villasenor back for the extra point. It is up and good as it splits the uprights. And that's going to make the score 21-0. 8:06 remaining in the third period. We'll take a 1-minute break from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on Ad Astra Radio.
Are you done with punching the clock or constant work travel? Do you have 15 or more acres? Find freedom by joining America's #1 free-range egg brand, Happy Egg. Happy Egg is looking for growers to raise happy hens. Happy Egg offers startup and new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Work from home. Work for yourself. Feed America. Visit happyeggfarms.com today for more information. Happy Egg is a proud supporter of Rice County Athletics.
Need help with the down payment on your new dream home? Talk to Marcia and Kim today at First Bank. You'll learn all about the turnkey program and the 3 customizable options that could earn you up to $15,000 towards your down payment. Call Marcia and Kim today to see if you and your new home will qualify at First Bank or log on to first-bank.net. That's first-bank.net. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
KSKU.
Welcome back. This is Matt Stafford along with Doug Higgins. 8:06 remaining in the third period. The kickoff by Villasenor rolls into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Another good kick by Villasenor, and the Dragons will get the ball at the 20-yard line.
That's one way you negate the kick return, is just kick it into the end zone and make them start from the 20. They got 80 yards to move down the field to get into the end zone.
Doug, what do you think about the new NFL kickoff?
I'm kind of liking it, actually. I mean, it takes away a little bit of that run-back opportunity, but not yet, but it sure eliminates the injuries, or cuts down on them. We'll put it that way.
Pitch to number 4. He cuts it back, coming around the right-hand side. That's Talon Heffley as he continues to do the bulk of the running for the Dragons here. Picks up about 7 on the run.
Sarah Saris was right there to make the tackle, and Heffley put a good move on him, able to gain 7 yards on the carry.
Yeah, Sarah Saris, you can see his reaction down there. He wants another shot at that one.
Yeah.
So
he had it lined up and was ready to pull the trigger, and Heffley cut inside on him.
Belle Plaine back. Once again, out of the gun is Tristan Wasser. And looks like he has number 21, Connor Christie, back there with him. Quick pass out to number 1. And I apologize, Doug. Who'd you say number 1?
Earhart.
Earhart to Earhart, completed on the left-hand side, near side to us.
Sawyer Earhart with the grab, but comes up short, gets just 2 on the reception, needed 3.
It's going to be about 3rd and a long 1. Scoreboard says 2, 3rd and 2.
And that looks like 1 to me. Pretty short one, actually.
Yeah, looks more like 1 yard there, but 7:35 remaining in the third period. 21-0 Lions as they came out with a quick score here to begin the second half and extend their lead to a 3-score lead. And anticipating the snap there and offsides by Lions as Sarah Saris looking to get in the backfield and get a sack there.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive on the count right there. Easy 5 for the Belle Plaine Dragons. They'll get the 1st and 10, move the chains.
As the Dragons huddle up, like to thank some more of our sports boosters. Lions Rec, Sterling Village, Lions Federal Bank, Busy Bee, and MTC. Thank you for all those sports boosters bringing you Friday Night Lights here. Pass completed to number 13 on the near side. He's going to be taken out of bounds by Ethan Luck, but not until he gets a first down. And that is Tanner Bolster on the reception.
Bolster with his first catch, 15 yards on that one.
We don't have a stopwatch on it, Doug, but when Wasser does pass, he gets that ball out very quickly.
Yeah.
As they go with the quick passes.
You know, Matt, he was featured in the Vipe magazine to start the season as a very versatile player for Belle Plaine with his passing and his running. They were counting on him big time, and you can see with the passing attack, he gets rid of it in a hurry.
Nose of the ball right at the 50-yard line as the Belle Plaine Dragons have already moved the ball 30 yards on this drive Wasser back to take the snap out of the gun. Quick pitch to number 4 around the right-hand side. He's got a lot of room to run. Ball comes loose, and Lyons with the ball. No, back with Belle Plaine. They're fighting for it, a scrum for the ball.
Are they going to call him down before the fumble?
Man, as number 4 on that pitch, Tanner Heffley took it around the right-hand side. One cutback and big hole there for Heffley. There is a holding on the play, though. I didn't see the flag.
I still don't see it.
Still don't see a flag, but there was a hold on the play.
Yeah, they're going to take that big run away. Again, was that one of those shovel passes forward?
Yeah, a little shovel pass forward.
That's what I thought. So that will move it back after the 10-yard penalty to the 40-yard line. Because it was a pass play, they go back to the previous spot and mark off 10. Tough break for Belle Plaine after a good pass to Heffley.
Split out wide. Trips to the left here. In motion is number 21. Back to pass. And that's picked off by Starbuck. He's going to take it back. He stays on his feet, and he's taken down at the 13-yard line as Starbuck looked like he was going to slip up. He was held up by one of the Lions players, had a chance maybe to carry it back for another pick 6.
Interception number 3, 4 turnovers total, including the fumble that Belle Plaine has lost also. Lions in red zone territory, knocking on the door at the 13-yard line. Big interception.
That is also Hendrick Starbuck's 3rd interception of the year.
Yes. Leads the team, I believe.
Yeah, 3 interceptions tonight for the Lions, and 3 on the year for Hendrick Starbuck as the Lions are right back in business at the 13-yard line. Luck out of the gun, takes the snap, hands it off to number 7, Young. He's going to take it all the way down near the goal line.
Still going
and in. Touchdown.
He just would not be denied as he just kept on churning and finds the goal line, his 2nd touchdown.
Lions touchdown, Xander Young, as he takes it in for the 13-yard score, and aided along the way by a couple of Lions players that kind of helped push him into the end zone, and he also took some Belle Plaine Dragons in with him as well, Doug.
153 yards on 19 carries, 2 touchdowns. He's been the workhorse tonight for the Lions.
Kane Villasenor back for the extra point. 6:59 remaining as that touchdown comes at the 6:59 mark. Ball is up, splits the uprights, and is good. That makes our score 28-0. Lions over the Belle Plaine Dragons. We'll take 30 from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Hi, this is Matt at Pride Ag Ace Hardware. Our helpful folks know that you've got everyday things you need to take care of around the house. The toilets that run and the faucets that don't. Or the filters you swear you just replaced. The bulbs and the batteries that run out. And when they do run out, you never have to run far. With 4 Kansas-owned stores, Pride Ag Ace is your local helpful place. Around the block, Pride Ag Ace Hardware, Dodge City, Lyons, Mays, and Meade.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
KSKU.
Welcome back to Lyons High School. I'm Matt Stafford along with Doug Higgins as 2 scores in the first half, 2 scores in the second half. Lions with the 28-0 lead. Good start to the second half, Doug.
Absolutely. They took the opening drive, went down, score, get the turnover, short field, score again, all set up by the impressive running tonight by Lions. Good blocking up front by the line. The seniors here want to go out with a bang tonight.
Kickoff by Villasenor, and that's going to be taken. Can't see the number on the jersey. Taken by number 3. He reverses field to the far side, cuts it back in the middle, and taken down there as he's slung down by number 50 for the Lions.
Garcia on the tackle. McKenna took that at the 15, ran about 60 yards, and got to the 35. He went all over the field. Yeah. He went north and south, which is the wrong direction to go on an east-west field.
Yeah, usually you do want to go north and south, but
right.
the orientation of this field is east-west, so don't want to do that here, as Wasser will be back to receive the snap. Once again in the backfield with him is Connor Christie, number 21. Pitch back to number 4, and he's taken down by Ethan Luck as Talon Heffley with the carry around the left-hand side.
That was a good job by the free safety, Ethan Luck, coming up from that defensive secondary to make the tackle, limited the run by Heffley to a 4-yard gain.
Gain of about 4. Doug, I don't know how many listeners we have out there from Lyons, but I'm going to take just a moment. I heard the Pride Ag commercial there a moment ago, and a lot of listeners here know Darren Clark. He's my assistant manager out at Pride Ag, longtime owner of the Sonic here in Lyons. He's battling cancer right now, and there's going to be a benefit chili feed for Darren on Thursday. Dr. Klein and the Pacemakers will be there performing. It's going to be chili, cinnamon rolls. You can get dinner to go from 5 to 6 or dinner and tunes from 6 to 8. So anyway, that at Brew 56 on Thursday night. Everyone come out and support Darren, and Darren and his wife Barb, longtime owners of the Sonic, great supporters of Lyons, and love to see the community come out and support them.
Yeah, I just hope we get a really good turnout for that. Darren has been such a big supporter of Lyons athletics all for so long and everything. So 5-yard carry on the inside handoff to Heffley sets up 3rd and 1 for you, Matt.
All right, 3rd and 1 for the Dragons here, as under the center is the quarterback. He takes it for the first down as he comes around the left-hand side. Thought he was going to just take it right up the middle, kind of squirted out on the left-hand side. Did Tristan Wasser, and he gets the first down to keep this drive going.
Yeah, almost slipped off and got into the secondary for a big run, and finally did slip down after a 4-yard gain. Ball at the 50.
We'll take a moment and get some scoreboard updates when we're able to. A lot of scores coming in, a lot of action in the Ad Astra Radio world tonight out there on the airwaves. Wasser back, scrambles, breaks one tackle, spins, goes into the spin cycle, and then taken down after a gain of about 5 yards. Will Miller in on the tackle there.
Saris was again zeroing in, and a good move by Wasser enables him to pick up 5 yards on the carry. He's had a couple of good runs here in the last couple of plays.
Brings up 2nd and 5 for Belle Plaine. Ball on the 45-yard line as they've moved across the midfield stripe and looking to get their first score of the night. Pitch to number 4 as he takes it around the right-hand side, cuts it back. He's quick. He's in the open field. He's going to take it nearly all the way, nearly broke loose, taken down at the 15-yard line by Ethan Luck. Ethan Luck coming up with a touchdown-saving tackle there, Doug.
It was 28 yards for Heffley on that option. They put him in motion and then run the run-pass option by the quarterback. He pitches to Heffley, picks up 28. He's got 55 yards on 8 carries tonight, Matt.
Yeah, Heffley having a good night here for the Belle Plaine Dragons. As Talon Heffley, I guess we don't have the years. I was looking to see what year he was. This time, handoff was dropped in the backfield.
Christie, Starbuck on the tackle.
Starbuck in on several tackles. We've talked about him throughout the season. Hendrick Starbuck, a junior on this Lions squad, but his first year playing tackle football.
Exactly, and he's done a nice job.
Yeah, he's just continued to develop as the season has gone along.
More and more improvement each and every ball game.
Wasser back to take the snap out of the gun. He's got Christie in the backfield with him.
That's got to be false start. Christie out of the backfield just come bursting out of there.
And good call, Doug, as I had looked down for a moment. I saw Christie was in the backfield, and then he wasn't. And the ball hadn't been snapped.
Because he went 3 yards forward thinking that the ball was going to be snapped.
Yeah, the ball hadn't been snapped, and Christie was already in motion. 2:50 remaining in the third period as quick-moving game here tonight from Lyons. Lyons with the 28-0 advantage. Back to pass is Wasser. He's scrambling to his right. Looks to get the ball away. He does. Gets it completed to number 13. That's Tanner Bolster with the reception. Bolster stretching for the first down. And it looks like he's going to be close.
Looks like they're going to put it right on the 10, aren't they?
Right on the 10.
So 13 yards on the reception. Going to be a little bit short, but very manageable now.
Brings up 3rd and 3. Ball on the 10-yard line as the Dragons are in the red zone. Pitch to Heffley. Takes it around the left-hand side.
Luck comes in with the ankle tackle. Gets help after that.
That was Will Miller.
Yeah, Ethan Luck hit him first, and then Miller finished it up.
Right. That's going to bring up 4th and 1. Short one, about a half yard. As the Belle Plaine Dragons would like to punch it in here and get this back to a 3-score game.
Boy, they really utilize Heffley from that wingback spot, get him moving on that jet sweep and counter as they try to use his speed and quickness.
2 receivers split out wide left. Wasser under the center, and he's not going to get there.
Oh, he slid off.
Yeah.
They had him stopped, and he slid off to the right, Matt. Oh, my goodness, what a play by Wasser.
Wow, that play looked like it was going to go for a loss on 4th down, turnover on downs. But Wasser bounced it, went to the to the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And never gave up on the play and able to get the first down. 1st and goal to go for the
He only needed one, and he got a couple, I think.
Yeah, for the Belle Plaine Dragons. Ball's on the 6-yard line. Wasser in the backfield, has Christie back there with him. Takes a snap. He's going to take it himself around the right. He keeps his legs moving. He's near the goal line, and he is in for the score.
Yeah, he got the extra help from his linemen as they pushed him across the goal line. 6-yard touchdown run for Wasser.
Belle Plaine with their first score of the night comes at the 1:16 mark and makes it 28-6. Point after attempt will be coming here.
Pretty good drive that time by the Belle Plaine Dragons, utilizing their speed and quickness on the ground. Some big runs there, and able to take advantage of it to push it in.
Looks like doing the kicking duties will be number 10, Carver Harlan, as he's back to attempt the point after touchdown here. Snap, ball's up. Looks to be wide right.
Yeah.
And it is wide right. So your score at the 1:16 mark in the third period is 28-6. Lions over Belle Plaine. We'll take 30. This is Lions football on Ad Astra Radio.
Hi, this is Christy Showalter with the Lions Booster Club. We are proud to support all Lions USD 405 athletics and activities. Look for us on Facebook to keep up with the Lions, be the first to know about new merch, and to find out how you can join Lions Booster Club today.
JCAM Catalyst, over 800 employees share a commitment to their customers, their company, and each other, providing second-to-none service to the oil and gas industry. Make JCAM Catalyst a part of your career plans. Check out jcamcatalyst.com for current job openings.
KSKU.
Welcome back to Lions High School. I'm Matt Stafford along with Doug Higgins. Doug, do we have a look at some scores from around the area in your Lions Dental Care scoreboard update?
Yes, Garden Plain defeats Douglas 48-6. Norton now with the lead over Hillsboro 27-22 with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Trinity has tied Mound Ridge at the end of 3, 14-14. Bueller 35, Arc City 0, end of 3. Miege on top of Lewisburg 21-14. That would be a big upset because Miege is coming in 1-7, and I think Lewisburg is 7-1.
Wow.
If I remember right. McPherson with a 7-point lead with 2 to go in the third quarter over Abilene, and Sterling on top of TMP 34-6, 2 minutes to go in the third.
All right, thank you, Doug. That Lions scoreboard update brought to you by Lyons Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Kickoff taken by Lyons. Short kick brought up to about the 40-yard line. Didn't see who got that ball for Lyons. Doug's got his binoculars out.
Quanique Hamilton has the ball. Looked like there was a little extracurricular going on. The officials step in and get it broke up before anything transpires, and we'll continue playing football.
And, Doug, I did get a good report from the eye doctor today, but those binoculars come in really handy.
Oh.
Thank you for your help with those.
When it's clear across to the far sideline over there on the far side of the track and we're way up here in the press box, I cannot see that far. I'm lucky to see the near side Lions crowd.
Stream today's broadcast on your phone with the Ad Astra radio app powered by Nextech Wireless. The latest phones and devices at the best prices. Out of the gun is Ethan Luck. He rolls to his right. He's looking to pass. He's got a receiver, and ball goes through the hands of Quanique Hamilton here at the 50-yard line.
Detrell Stanley had run a nice route deep to open it up for Hamilton here on the near sideline, and just in and out of the hands. Again, I wonder if that heavy air, a little bit of slickness on the football.
Just over 1 minute remaining in the third period, 1 minute and 2 seconds to be exact. And Lions is 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line, their own 39-yard line. Some more of our sports boosters here. Allen Samuels, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Come by, let's be friends. Kansas Ethanol, H&R Block, Raleigh Insurance, and the Lions Booster Club. Luck hands off to Xander Young. Xander Young around the right-hand side. He's got the edge, and he's got the first down as Xander Young goes out of bounds right at the 50-yard line for the Lions.
And indeed he did. He needed 10 and got just a little bit more than that. I'll call it 11. And for Xander Young, that is run number 20, and he's got 164 yards on the night, including the 2 touchdowns he scored also. He's been the workhorse, the freshman running back.
Stay with us tonight after the conclusion of the game for the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. Handoff, and this time it's Young that slips as the turf monster gets Young. I think it's not so much the turf monster, it's that slick turf out there.
Yeah.
Heavy, wet turf.
Yeah, he tried to put the foot in the ground, and it slipped, and he ended up losing a yard right there back to the 49.
Clock's
not much you can do about that.
Running down, 20 seconds remaining in the third period. If Lyons is going to try to get a snap off here, looks like they might. As Luck calls for the ball option, pitch to Young. Young on the left-hand side breaks one tackle. Forward progress, he's going to get about a half a yard.
Yeah, he didn't have much right there. They may give him a little bit more progress than that, but not a whole lot. And that should do it for the third period.
That will do it for the third period. We will step aside for 1 minute from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Is hospice care right for you or your loved one? Hospice and Home Care of Reno County can help guide you through those difficult decisions, offering guidance and support, whether it be at home, in a care facility, or in the comfortable surroundings of Hospice House. We are your friends and neighbors, caring about our community and the people who live here. That's why you can depend on us for compassion and support at the end of life. Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, your local not-for-profit agency serving a 50-mile radius of Hutchinson. We care how you live.
Looking to build strength, power, and confidence? Ironworks Fitness is your answer. Open every day from 4 a.m. to 11 p.m., Ironworks offers a wide selection of free weights, machine weights, over a dozen cardio machines, an aerobics room, a full-court gymnasium, and Ironworks memberships start as low as $20 per month. Call the office at 620-257-5412 or stop by 1201 South St. John Avenue in Lyons. Ironworks Fitness, where strength is forged.
KSKU.
Welcome back to Lyons High School. I'm Matt Stafford along with Doug Higgins and our videographer Ricardo Tapia. Lyons set to take the snap. Luck calls for it, gets the ball, hands it off to number 4, Quantic Hamilton on the sweep around the right-hand side. He's got to have some room.
Nice
he breaks
move.
one tackle and slips. But not until he gets the first down and more.
Did you see that move he put in?
Yeah, that
Give the little hesitation move. Got a few extra yards, picks up a nice 12 or 13 yards, 1st and 10.
Nice run on the sweep by Quantic Hamilton. As he picks up the 1st and 10. Ball in across the midfield line down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Ethan Luck in the backfield, calls for the ball, gets the ball, a little bit of a high snap. Forward pitch to Will Miller, I believe.
Penalty flag comes flying in. It's on one of the linemen.
That was Will Miller. See what the call is here. Some more of our sports boosters. Robertson's Termite and Pest Control. Erickson Custom Building. They also sponsor our game plan. Lyons Dental Care. Hutchison Family Dental. Johnson Roloff. McPherson College. And Sterling College. Again, as Doug always says, get in and thank those sponsors for helping bring you Friday Night Lights on Ad Astra Radio, as no one brings you more coverage of high school football in Central and Southeast Kansas than Ad Astra Radio.
11 games tonight on the air, 6 last night here in the first round, the Week 9 first-round playoff games, and, boy, they do a great job of covering the area here in Central Kansas.
1st and 20, reverse to Quantic Hamilton. He goes around the left side this time, breaks one tackle, taken down as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Pickup of 10 yards on the run by Quantic Hamilton.
And, boy, did he lower his shoulder and picked up an extra 5 right there just by doing that, by taking the hit to the defender. Good run by Quantic Hamilton.
Yeah, once again, a good job of selling that by Ethan Luck. On the sweep by Hamilton.
And on those runs, they've had people out there on the blocks.
Luck hands off to Xander Young. He breaks one tackle. He's going to take it all the way in for the touchdown. Xander Young with his 3rd touchdown of the night, Doug.
Yes.
Xander Young with the 35-yard run over the left-hand side of the line. Nice hole opened up for Young, and he takes it in for a Lions touchdown.
You know what else that gives him, Matt, besides 3 touchdowns?
What's that?
200 yards exactly in rushing.
Wow.
3 scores with that 35-yard run. Nice job.
200 yards on the night for Xander Young. 3 touchdowns. Might have a player developing here for our player of the game. Stay tuned in our @AstraRadio.com postgame show.
And there's an offside on the defense. They could stop the play before it happens.
Offside on the point after touchdown attempt.
You know, going back to that play, that was just great offensive line blocking. Left guard, left tackle, they just opened up a nice hole. Xander hit it quick, got into the second level before the defense could even move, and then it was all over. He was by the second level, nobody in the secondary as a free safety as they were playing a 2-deep zone, and, man, he was gone.
There's other players for Lions. You know, I mentioned the player of the game. We'll see who we decide that goes to. Stay with us. Don't turn your dial elsewhere. Stay with us at the end of this game. Because we had a lot of players. Ethan Luck's had a really good game. Jorge Saraceres defensively's had a really good game. Up and good by Villasenor. Our kicker's had a good game, and he's going to go run in state cross country tomorrow at Rimrock. 35-6 is your score. 10:15 remaining in this contest. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Care and services as unique as you are. Sterling Village Rehabilitation and Long-Term Care is one of a kind. Call or stop by to learn more about our state-recognized person-centered care certification. Sterling Village, we are always here when you need us.
We only sell things we've tested right here in Central Kansas. Hi, this is Hunter with Busy Bee and Lyons. We are your full-service agricultural fertilizer, chemical application, and distribution service. Visit us at bzbinc.com. Busy Bee Inc., full service for full potential.
KSKU.
Welcome back to Lyons High School. Matt Stafford along with your voice of the Lyons, Doug Higgins. Thank you, Doug, for switching seats with me tonight, giving me a little practice on the play-by-play. I tell you what.
It's my pleasure.
When you guys see Doug out and about, Doug and his wife Mary, great supporters of Lyons athletics and athletics in general. They do a lot of volleyball refereeing, officiating, and just really great with the kids when they do that officiating, I know. And Doug does a great job as the voice of the Lions here.
Well, thank you, Matt. You're giving me kudos that I definitely do not deserve.
Oh, you do. You do.
It's just fun. I just like to be a part of the action and be around the kids and see how they improve from day in and day out and throughout the different seasons.
This time kicking off for Lyons was number 63 and taken by number 4. He's got a lane coming around the left-hand side and takes it down to the 50-yard line.
Flag in the back.
Got a flag in the...
I think somebody's going to get ejected.
Yeah, I think so. Didn't see what happened back behind the play there.
There were a couple of players back there getting into it, and Heffley with a good return, caught it on the 24, takes it back out to, the 49-yard line, just shy of midfield?
Yeah, just right
But I think there's going to be another 15 added on to it, as I believe a Lions player has just been ejected from the ball game.
Yeah, kind of that was the indication that the referee was giving. And we were watching the play develop at the 50-yard line, and I was not paying attention to what was happening back there behind the play.
I just happened to be turned that way. I kind of saw where the play had ended up at the 49, and that caught my eye across the way that, boy, there were some people popping up and just a lot of action. So I think there was one Lions player there, and I believe 2 Belle Plaine players. I don't know if it's going to be a penalty on each team or just one on Lyons, but I'm pretty sure the Lyons player has been ejected because he was getting the thumbs up by the official. He's thumbing him out of there, so he's going to be sitting out the rest of the night. It's one of the senior ball players. We won't mention his name.
Yeah, this is not an injury timeout, but
good time to take it.
Good time to take that injury timeout. Pile Law sponsors the injury timeouts all season long. Pile Law, a good supporter of athletics all over the Ad Astra network. If you've been injured at work or in a motor vehicle accident, call Pile Law. 241-9000. Tom works to get you the benefits you deserve.
Okay, they did call personal foul each way or unsportsmanlike. Those negate. The ball stays at the 49, Matt, and a player for Lyons was ejected.
Okay. You were right on top of all of that.
Well, were you reading that? I was watching the white hat and seeing what his signals were, and I thought the Belle Plaine had the first unsportsmanlike, but then they tacked one on to Lyons afterwards for the way he popped up out of there and maybe said something.
They always say it's the second player that ends up getting caught, whether it's high school, college, football. Yep. I mean, there was offsetting penalties, and now officials, it's been a little chippy out there in this game, and officials trying to good show of sportsmanship there, shaking hands. Officials trying to get control of the game. Players from both teams coming together, shaking hands.
As a former football official, I was a white hat myself for about 20 years. Sometimes you just got to get the captains together and say, okay, guys, here it is. We've got a good game going. You go back, you talk to your players, and what I want to hear is blue talks to blue and white talks to white, and that's it. We're not talking to each other, and if you do, the flags are coming, so be prepared. Tell your team, knock it off, and let's play football.
There you go.
They're still talking out there as the officials. Oh, the officials are over talking to the Belle Plaine coach now.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think both coaches have been informed of what's going on. Matt, can we do a scoreboard update? We're just kind of looking for things to do. I'll update everybody here. Sterling 41, TMP 6 with 8.5 to go. Hutch over Salina South 42-7. Rock Creek beats Smoky Valley 51-0. Trinity now on top of Mound Ridge, 20-14, upset in the making.
Wow.
That would be huge.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You know that,
no update on Wamego or Independence. That's when they're looking at. Heston 36, Goodland 20. Great Bend 49, Newton 7, and I'll turn it back to you.
I was just going to say that game 8 miles south of here, we thought that might be a closer game, and Sterling seems to be kind of coming on here the last several games of the season.
They've got some really great athletes.
Wasser with the pass off the hands of his intended receiver as number 1 stretched out to get that and not able to come up with the reception.
And off the fingertip of Jorge Saraceras, I believe, to maybe cause that pass to be just off target enough that it falls incomplete. Saraceras was coming hard and had the big paw up.
I don't know if there are any scouts here watching Saraceras tonight. We know he's have a lot of teams looking at him. I see every week, the good luck come out from different teams that are kind of courting him, and I don't know if he has any firm decision, Doug, but he's...
All they need to do is go to the Ad Astra Radio app. Ricardo's got it all filmed. They can see the film right here off of Ad Astra Radio.
There you go. Wasser takes a snap out of the gum, scrambling. He's going to be taken down for the sack. Number 56.
Maddox Link.
Maddox Link in, and then Jorge Saraceras comes in to clean it up, but credit that sack to Maddox Link.
Absolutely. As he drops him at the 42-yard line, loss of 7 for Wasser. As Wasser's just had a hard time getting going tonight. He's got negative yardage. He's been sacked I don't know how many times. And then there were a couple of plays that weren't his fault that were bad snaps that I just gave as a team loss. So those totaled up to 22 yards itself. So Belle Plaine is going to be close to being in the positive yardage because of Heffley having a good second half.
Just under 9 minutes, or just over 9 minutes left to play in the game. 35-6, your score. Lions over the Belle Plaine Dragons. Wasser back to take the snap, and we got a flag on the play.
Back, Judge, that could be a delay.
Delay of game. Belle Plaine.
So they started out at the 49, and now they're backed up to the 37. Continue to work their way back towards their own end zone.
9 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. 3rd and 20 for the Belle Plaine Dragons. Wasser back to pass. Goes over the middle.
Could be picked.
It's going to be picked. This time it's picked by, can't see the number.
Ethan Luck, I think, isn't it?
No,
6.
That is Levi Timberlake on the pick for Lions. Nice run back by Timberlake as well. And it's going to set Lions up near red zone territory here for this possession.
4 interceptions by Lions, 1 by Luck, Thompson, Starbuck, and now Timberlake. Fumble recovery by Maddox Link. 5 turnovers is hard to overcome for any team. We talked about that as one of the keys. Limit your turnovers, and Belle Plaine has not done that. They've given 5 opportunities to Lions, most of those with a short field.
Stay tuned as we will also make your Happy Egg play of the game coming up. Happy Egg, excellent play of the game. Visit happyeggfarms.com to learn how you can help feed America. Man, Doug, I'm going to turn that one over to you. That's a tough
thanks,
one.
Matt. Thank you. I appreciate
that. There's a lot of candidates
that.
there. With the handoff, Luck to number 22. And
penalty
he's still
flag.
Going. Got a penalty flag down.
Yeah, right here on the line of scrimmage. I bet this one's coming back.
Handoff to Joshawn Hamilton.
That was a great run by Joshawn. And a player slow to get up over there on the far sideline. He finally gets up. I don't know if they're going to make him take a play off or not. We'll see what this penalty flag is. I think it's against Lions. It's probably an illegal procedure of some kind.
Yeah, it was a nice day today, near 70 degrees, mid-60s anyway, and now it's pretty chilly out, and sometimes you start cramping up a little bit too as the game wanes on.
Now they're talking to the head coach, Carl Nolan, again, explaining the situation.
Lions looking to matriculate the ball down the field after that turnover.
Personal foul against Belle Plaine. They'll tack that on.
They said it was declined.
Why would you decline it?
The flag was way back here in the backfield, so they take the result of the play.
I don't know how that works anymore.
Yeah, I'm not
sure. So it's down to the 8-yard line is where it's at. So 27 yards for Jashawn Hamilton on the carry. That was a great run by Jashawn.
First and goal from the 7. Luck with the snap. He's going to take it himself. He's going to take it in for the score. Ethan Luck up the middle. Takes it in for the Lions. Touchdown.
And again, up front, the big guys doing the work as they're wearing down the defense of Belle Plaine. The Lions much, much bigger in size than are the Belle Plaine defensive players. And they're just opening up gaping holes right now.
And here comes Kane Villasenor running in. I wondered if we would see him again tonight. He didn't kick off the ball the last time.
No.
You got to wonder maybe they just didn't want him, wet field and pretty good lead for the Lions, and he's got to get ready to run here in just a few hours, really.
Yeah.
Ball's down, snap. Kick is good. Splits the uprights by Villasenor. And that 8 minutes remaining in the game. Lions 42. Belle Plaine Dragons 6. We'll take 30. This is Lions football on Ad Astra Radio.
Hi, I'm Michael Klayman from Bank of the Plains in Hutch. We were established in 1906 on the Kansas Plains, and we continue to making our decisions based on what's best for small-town Kansas communities. We're a full-service community bank with traditional banking services you value and the digital capabilities you need to keep pace in today's world. We'd like to visit with you in person, so please come over to 517 East 30th in Hutch to learn more about how we are making banking simple. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
KSKU.
Welcome back. I'm Matt Stafford along with Doug Higgins. This is Lions football on Ad Astra Radio. We're coming to you on Sports One tonight here from Lions. My mic was a little out of position there.
Yeah, I was going to say, what happened to my headset? I couldn't hear you there for a while.
It was my mic. We've got a quick drink there while we were at commercial.
Well, you got to do that. You got to do that every now and then.
Didn't have my mic back in position, but once again, we're coming to you here tonight on Ad Astra Radio Sports One, also streaming on adastradio.com/TV with the video, and Ricardo Tapia here doing a great job with the videography and also running our board for us here tonight at Lions.
Big score just in, final in 3A, Clay Center 47, Pratt 46.
Wow.
And Clay Center won a 1-point win over Marysville last week to get the home field advantage for this opening round. That was a good ball game.
Villasenor kicks it off this time, taken by Heffley. He's got a lane around the left-hand side. He may go all the way. He's going to be brought down by number 20 over on the left-hand side. Nice run back by Heffley.
Ordonis with the tackle again, a touchdown-saving tackle, as Heffley has had several good returns on those kickoffs. That gives Belle Plaine an excellent field position here with just 7.5 minutes to go.
I tell you what, Heffley has been a bright spot for these
yes, he has.
Belle Plaine Dragons, as once he gets the edge, he's got some speed and he can get out there and run, and dangerous on the run back there.
Absolutely, and Heffley is just a junior at 144 pounds. Not real big, but is he quick.
Wasser back in the gun. Is that still Wasser? It is.
Yeah.
Takes a snap. Quarterback keeper around the right-hand side. He's got some room. Gets to the edge. Takes it down to about the 11-yard line. Taken out of bounds before the 11, more like about the 13, 14-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it right at the 15-yard line.
At the 15 then, isn't it? Looks like 29 yards on the carry for Wasser, his biggest run of the night. That gets him back into positive yardage for the evening.
As I think we have a few substitutions for Lions here with the 42-6 lead, 6.5 minutes remaining. have a few different players getting some defensive action here in the Week 9 game. Wasser takes the snap, pitches to Heffley. Oh, Jorge Saraceres was there but missed the tackle, and Heffley's going to take it in for the touchdown. There is a flag
on
in
the
play. In
Yep.
the backfield, though.
The white hat threw it. I wonder if Saraceres didn't get held because, man, he had Heffley in his sights, and then all of a sudden Heffley was by him. The offensive lineman for Belle Plaine is pleading his case. I think it's coming back, Matt.
Yeah, Saraceres was there. He was eyeing a sack there.
Yeah.
Not a sack, but a big tackle for loss.
Oh, they call a face mask against Lyons.
Oh, say
I
the
didn't see
touchdown
that.
is good.
So the touchdown is good for Heffley, 15 yards on the touchdown.
As Heffley takes it around the left-hand side on the quarterback option and in for the score. Talon Heffley with the nice run. Heffley's piling up a little bit of yardage tonight.
Yes, he's up to 73 yards on 10 carries. Nice little average right there.
And out to kick the point after touchdown is Carver Harlan. He missed his first attempt. Score holds at 42-12. Snap, hold, kick is up, and is good. And that'll make it 42-13 with 5:47 remaining in the game. We'll step aside for a minute from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
This is Tori Tipp with State Farm Insurance on the square in Lyons. We believe in being a good neighbor, and that means more than just great insurance. At Tori Tipp State Farm, we think supporting our community serves our customers just as much as the proper insurance coverage. Stop in and see us today and let us know how we can serve you, whether it's home, auto, life, health, or just a cup of coffee. Tori Tipp State Farm Insurance, 620-257-3106. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We know what it takes to be a successful producer. Hard work and strong values. Like you, we have roots in this community and want to see it grow. We're ready to meet your banking and lending needs with experts who understand crops, livestock, and equipment. We know your business and your values. Talk to us. Lyons Federal Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Online at lyonsfed.com.
KSKU.
Welcome back to Lyons High School, where Heffley just took it in for the score for the Belle Plaine Dragons. Makes the score 42-13. We do have a running clock here at Lyons as time will wind down quickly. Doug, during the break we were talking about the Happy Egg Company play of the game. I'm going to let you go ahead and give that. We were thinking along the exact same lines.
I think it goes back to the first quarter when Ethan Luck got the interception, and then that was followed up by another interception by Jace Thompson, and then a third interception by Hendrick Starbuck, and a final one by Levi Timberlake. Give it to the secondary of Lyons with 4 interceptions. Those were the key plays of the game.
Quanick Hamilton with the run back on the kickoff. Nice little run back by Hamilton, brings it up to the 35-yard line. But I totally agree. The secondary of Lyons with the play of the game, 4 interceptions on the night. Happy Egg, play of the game. The Happy Egg Excellent Play of the Game is brought to you by HappyEggFarms.com. Learn how you can help feed America.
We'll save the player of the game for our Ad Astra Radio locker room show.
That's going to be a tough one as well.
Well, I've got some ideas for that one also.
Yeah.
We may have some co-players.
All right. Lyons set to take the snap. Detrell Stanley back at quarterback, hands it off to Deshaun Hamilton. And Deshaun Hamilton takes it ahead for around the right-hand side for about 4.5 yards on the carry.
Let's give him a good, strong 5 on that.
Yeah.
They give him a pretty good spot.
Nice spot there on the carry by number 22, Deshaun Hamilton. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. 42-13 here. Lyons in control.
And Deshaun Hamilton up to 33 yards for the evening. He's had really a couple of good, strong carries. Hasn't seen a whole lot of action here of late, but running hard tonight. Looking really good.
Stanley in the backfield. Take the snap. Deshaun Hamilton back there with him. Two receivers split out wide right.
Oops.
And we're going to have movement here.
Left guard got a little bit quick on the count.
All-Star Lions. And Doug, what a way to send the seniors out.
Yes.
We get a chance, we'll run down the seniors on this Lions squad. As we've talked about it, it's been fun watching these seniors over the years and how they've developed over time.
As I was talking with Coach Nolan earlier, and I was just saying, you get an extra home game this way, playing in this Week 9 game. It's a good way to send your seniors out, and they're just loving every bit of it here at Buller Field.
Terrell Stanley takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to come around the left-hand side, trying to get the edge. He gets out to near the 50-yard line on the carry. He's going to have the first down out of bounds at the 48.
He was pushed out of bounds there by Connor Christie, but a good run by Detrell Stanley. Picks up the 1st and 10. Is there a flag on the play again?
There is.
Right there from the umpire position. Illegal use of hands on the offense. They'll step off the penalty. The clock's going to run down.
42 seconds. Big cheers here coming in from the Belle Plaine sideline as a player just came in. I'm not sure the story there, but everyone happy to see number 71 take the field.
Do you take the victory formation here and take a knee?
We'll see here. You're going to have a timeout here.
With
timeout
21
taken
seconds
by Lions.
to go.
21 seconds to go.
Matt, while you're doing that, I'm going to get our Bluetooth
All right,
up.
We'll just keep it here, and I'm going to run down some of our sponsors here.
Okay.
Our streaming sponsor, Next Tech Wireless, injury timeout sponsor, Pile Log, Game Plan, Erickson Custom Building, our Ones to Watch, brought to you by Rice Community Health, Uniforms, I Need a Cleaners, Scoreboard, Lyons Dental Care, Play of the Game, Happy Egg Company, and your Player of the Game will be brought to you by Pride Ag Resources, Ace Hardware. That will come in your post-game show here.
And some scoreboard updates that might be of interest to a few people, as Heston now leads Goodland by 2 with 3:21 to go, 36-34. That's been a great ball game the whole night. Southeast of Saline easily dispatches Larned 76-12. Rock Creek final 51, Smoky Valley 8. And
Deacon
we're about
Showalter in. And he's going to take the knee. I just got that from Jeremy here as he goes into victory formation. One of those seniors here tonight, and definitely one of the leaders for the team here, for the Lions. As Deacon Showalter will come in, he'll come up under center, and he will take the knee for the Lions to end this game.
There's a snap in the knee, and he will play in his final football game here in Week 9 as Lions will get the victory.
All right, as time's going to run down, and that's going to do it here from Lyons High School. Your final, Lyons 42, the Belle Plaine Dragons 13. We'll go ahead and step aside. We'll be back with your AdAsterRadio.com locker room show from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
This has been the Lyons Federal Bank Halftime Report. Friday Night Lights continues next with a second half kickoff. We are your destination for Friday Night Lights. Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
Your world is changing and so is ours. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Kinnison with McPherson Dental Care. We are proud to announce that we are now offering the latest in technology in dentistry with Yomi Robotics to assist in placing implants. With this technology, it enables us to have better precision, smaller incisions, and helps us make implants less invasive. We are the only dental offices in the Midwest to offer Yomi Robotics. That's McPherson Dental Care, serving the communities in Inman, Buhler, Hillsboro, Lyons, and McPherson.
Don't wait for Black Friday to start saving on internet with MTC today. For the rest of 2024, MTC is offering free fiber internet service, so the sooner you sign up, the sooner you can start saving. If you want secure, reliable, and fast fiber internet, call 877-216-9951 or stop by your local MTC office in Little River, Lyons, Marquette, McPherson, or Sterling to find out more.
We're Stematic of Central Kansas, with a new location at 209 North Main in downtown McPherson. We are here to help, offering water, fire, and smoke restoration, mold remediation, carpet and upholstery cleaning, as well as hard surfaces like LVP, tile, and even grout cleaning. Honey, don't forget about the places you can't see, like air ducts and dryer vents. Find us on Facebook or online at stematicofcentralks.com for a free estimate.
Honey, don't forget
to see how Stematic of Central Kansas can help you.
Honey, don't forget.
Call Stematic, you'll be ecstatic.
Welcome back to Lyons High School. I'm Matt Stafford along with Doug Higgins and our board operator, videographer, Ricardo Tapia, where the Lions just defeated the Belle Plaine Dragons by a score of 42-13. Lions with some big turnovers that they came up with, Doug. 4 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery, resulting in a good deal of those points that are up on the board tonight. As good night here and a good way to send out these seniors for the Lions. A great touch by Coach Nolan to call that timeout there at the end and get Deacon Showalter in to do the final kneel down. And Coach Carl Nolan is calling in right now, and I'll let you do that as I'm losing my voice, Doug. I'll let you take this interview.
All right. Coach Nolan, I think I've got you aboard right now. Congratulations on a nice win. As you're picking up the band really good as they play the fight for the alma mater.
Oh yeah, listen, it was a great win. The way to send these seniors out, they deserve it, none less.
Exactly. I know when we talked earlier, that was one of your goals tonight, was to send the seniors out with a win on their home field. Congratulations, you did it. What seniors do you want to talk about with their performance tonight?
Well, I talk about this guy all the time, but it's nothing less. You know, Jorge Siniceros came out there and had a dominating game on defense. Like he came out and he played ball. The biggest senior that I'm gonna shout out is the one that took that last snap for us. Deacon Showalter is a true leader. This is a kid who has embodied everything that we've ever asked him to do. And this season didn't go the way that we wanted it to go with him getting hurt the first game, but he never gave up. He was always that coach on the sideline trying to help people and get them in the right direction. So for him to come out there and take that last snap as a Lions Lion.
Exactly. And going back to Jorge Siniceros, you could tell from play number 1, he was geared and ready to go, because on that first play, he was in the backfield so quick and trying to get that sack, disrupted the defense, and that set the tone for the game in our estimation up here. How did you see it on the field?
It did. It set the tone. Like Jorge, he came out and he had a mission he wanted to do today. Jorge had a goal to get 100 tackles this season. He was 5 tackles short. And I'm pretty sure he got it. I'm pretty sure he got it.
I think he had 3 in the first series. I'm sure he got it also. I don't know how many. We quit counting, but I know he was there. Another thing for your defense, Coach, 1 fumble recovery, Maddox Link, 4 interceptions by 4 different players. Wow, what a great performance, a gutty performance by your secondary.
Listen, that group of secondary guys have just been flying around all season. They were just waiting on their time to shine, and just to be able to get it with 4 different guys is exciting, And like I said, man, look at these seniors right here. Great group of guys.
Yeah, getting their picture taken, that's really wonderful. Want to highlight one other player for you tonight. Do you know how many yards Xander Young had on rushing tonight? Any idea?
What? $128.
A $128? Go a little higher.
What are you at?
200.
$1.50.
No,
What?
200 exactly on 23 carries.
Get out of here.
No,
Get
I'm
out of here.
serious.
No, he didn't. Hey, where's Xander? Tell Xander to come here. Listen, ain't no.
Now,
Hey, Xander.
I don't add very well, but that's what I came up with. Those are
Hey,
unofficial totals.
Come here. Hey, how many yards you think you had tonight? 150. You had 200. 200 now. 200.
You guys were shortchanging yourselves. He had a really good night.
We had a goal of him coming in and getting 128 yards so he can get 500 yards as a freshman. But we didn't expect for him to come out and get 200. That kid right there, he stepped in big for us. He has stepped in big for us.
He has really improved over the year. He's running low now, leading with the shoulders, getting those extra yards. I mean, he's always been a tough runner, and he's getting more accustomed to lowering that pad level and picking up that extra 2-3 yards per carry. When you carry it 23 times, Coach, that gives you another 50 yards easily. That's the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Make it 200.
Man, that's awesome.
Matt.
Hey, Coach, it's Matt. Hey, Doug turned the play-by-play over to me tonight, and my voice is about gone. And what an exciting game to call for the Lions. As I was really getting into it. Fun game. Congratulations to your guys. Hey, talk to me about Will Miller. He had that nice carry, took it into the end zone, was called back on a holding, but I thought it was great. You came back to him, got him the rock later in the game, got him in the end zone for the score later in the game.
Listen, Will Miller is probably the most selfless person on our team. Just a year ago, we were struck with injuries, and I needed an offensive lineman. And I called on Will Miller. I said, Will, I need you to go play guard for me. And Will looked me up, and he looked me in the eyes. He said, I'll do it, Coach. He said, I ain't that big, but I'll do it. That kid has bought in, and we had to get him one. He deserved it.
Absolutely.
He deserved it. And after the first one got called back, we had to give him a second.
The ultimate team player, whatever it takes, I'll do whatever I have to do for the team. That's Will Miller.
Yes. That is Will Miller, man.
Well, Coach,
man, boy.
Well, Coach, it was a really great way to end up the season. You pick up the win, you send the seniors off, and look forward then to building up for next year and moving forward as you continue to move into the NC2A and play football with all those new league schools.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. We're looking to come back bigger, better, and stronger. Go Lions.
All right. Thank you, Coach Nolan, for calling in again. We appreciate each and every time we hear from you. Get with your boys and celebrate for the win. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys.
All right. Thank you, Coach Nolan. We appreciate you giving us that time. Always get the call up to the studio here in the post-game show in the Ad Astra Radio post-game show. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll wrap this up. We'll go through the numbers. We'll have your players of the game, and we will turn it back to the studio. But let's take one last break from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Just another fan in the stands. To find out where the Friday Night Lights tour is stopping next, click on sports at Ad Astra